Your pod, buddy.
This is technically my podcast.
This is your pod.
All right. Well, welcome to the pod. So we're starting out with the whiskey.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
so.
actually, do you really want to quickly run through what we're doing? Because this is a very special episode.
Yeah, I don't
This is
even
kind of like
know your podcast at all.
I mean, my podcast is the loosest, goosiest. You know,
it's about to
any-
get a lot looser
anything
today.
it is going to get loose.
Yeah.
Me and Georgia did a drunk pod, but this is a whole
Okay.
nother variety because this is like. I feel like I told you my idea about
Uh-huh.
doing like the Anthony Bourdain, but a picky eater, and
Uh-huh.
then you came up with this, and we really
I
ran
think
with
we
it.
both
with So
kind of
Rob.
came.
That's true.
We came up with this idea already drunk.
That is true. We were both drunk at the lodge.
Like we should do this.
When was
drunk
it? 3
more.
days ago? 4 days ago?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, credit to us for making this actually happen, by
Yeah.
the way. Because a lot of comics, they talk about ideas and then they don't come to fruition.
Not us, man.
But explain the idea.
We've got follow
I
through.
feel like you very clearly have planned it out more than I have.
I mean, well, a little bit. The idea was you and I just talked about wanting to get day drunk all day.
That is true.
As a matter of fact,
and then you
it
put a
star-
spin on it.
It started with you wanting to wake up at 6 a.m. and starting to drink immediately. I'm like, the only time I've ever done that is for a tailgate. And I'm like, oh, so you just want to get hammered in the morning? You're like, yes. And then I was like, well, we should do that, but monetize it.
Yeah, exactly.
But now we've turned it into a drunk field trip around Chicago.
Yeah.
Almost playing hooky.
Mm-hmm.
Because the world's our oyster. Everything we got runs on batteries.
Yep.
And we're gonna be all boozed up,
Mm-hmm.
doing your podcast.
We're going to go to Chinatown.
And we're ending. The
I've never
night in
been to Chinatown.
Neither have I.
Dude, are you serious?
No.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's gonna be so hard for us to not do voices at that point of the
Oh,
bender.
we're going to do voices.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
All right.
We're going to be slurring.
All right. Yeah, we
All right,
are.
so I guess take the...
So first drink.
Well, so what is the drinking schedule, really quick?
So I feel like we start with the shots here. I'm not super big on Tillamerdoo, but it was the only whiskey at the local liquor shop and shooters that didn't seem like Fireball.
Sure.
So
we're doing shots here.
shots here. We're gonna work on the 6-pack,
Work on the 6-pack.
and then we're gonna get in an Uber.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Cirrus Cafe,
All right.
which is what Sorab told us to do.
Our executive producer.
Executive
Sorab.
producer on the app, Sorab. He's directing this from afar.
Yeah. Remotely directing.
We'll see if we can film in there. If we can't, we'll have a cocktail there. We'll see the vibes. Then we'll film another 20 somewhere there. Then we got to get to the water taxi
Uh-huh.
because we're taking the water taxi
taxi's
to
big.
Chinatown.
Yeah.
We can definitely
ep
film
on the
that.
water taxi.
Yeah, we're gonna do. We're
Or
gonna
not
do.
ep, part.
Yeah, we'll figure it
component.
out. So yeah, we're gonna be drinking at Cirrus Cafe. Then we have water taxi. We'll have 2 more shooters for that, just in case. And then we'll get to Chinatown. We'll find somewhere to eat and set up, and then we'll eat and get hammered and do the last.
It's a
bit
great
in Chinatown.
conclusion.
Yeah.
Yes.
This might be a longer ep, depending.
This is
on.
going to be... Oh, dude, I've done like 4-hour eps.
Okay, because this is
Don't
gonna
worry,
be
this is a marathon
challenging-
pod.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I brought extra batteries, so
But
we're
this
good.
is exciting because I was telling you about my dream to do a travel show. And
Yeah.
this is kind of like the first foray into that.
We're
we're about to see.
Hey man, happy to be part of
Yeah.
the dream.
Maybe it could be us.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Look
All
at
right,
us
well,
go.
Without further ado,
I'm gonna
let's
be more of a war
take these.
correspondent.
If you're listening to this, you should watch it.
Yeah, it's Harry Meredith's podcast, and I'm Lou Michael here for a good time. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
And there it is. All right. Yeah, that's whiskey.
All right. You know,
Whew.
into the first topic of conversation.
Yeah.
Because I just got reminded of it by downing that whiskey. Do you want me to set a timer for like 30 minutes? Oh, my watch
No,
just died.
we've got it right there.
Oh shit! This is high tech.
Keep an eye on that. I mean,
So
doesn't have to be a hard out on
that's
20.
true.
You know, you're an editor. You get this.
I am an editor.
Yeah.
And I always have to trim down, and it takes. Dude, it's so much work having a podcast. It's like it's actually terrible.
Well, maybe for you. I'll tell you my secrets on how to make a podcast.
What's your
streamlined.
secret?
I just saturate it down so I don't
Uh-huh.
worry about lighting at all. So it's just black and white.
What about when you talk shit on people?
Oh, yeah, all right. I own it. Who do you want to?
Mine's
it's
fine.
too early.
I don't talk shit about any people, but I do talk shit about a prominent fupa in the scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
A fat upper pussy area person.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow! All
Yeah,
right,
I
wow,
talked
out
about
the
her-
gate, out the gate.
I know. Well, dude, we just took the
You
the
young
whiskey.
bloods are full of hate.
No. Just for the. I don't hate
Just
the
for-
fupa. I
all right,
honestly
all right.
admire the fupa more than anything. But anyway, let's not get into hate.
Okay.
I have an interesting tale to weave.
Uh-huh.
So this reminded me just taking the shot of whiskey. So I work at a climbing gym,
Yep.
right? And there's a girl there who's been flirting with me,
Whoa.
and it's very scary for me.
Why
I
is
get
it-
very uncomfortable.
Is she pretty?
She is pretty,
Okay.
but my spidey senses tell me not to pursue.
Okay.
My gut. You know how women that get murdered, they're always like, oh, they didn't trust their gut.
Yeah.
I gotta trust my gut, I think.
You
but
think she's a crazy one?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
But any girl who's into me, I do see that as a red flag.
Right.
So
That's,
I'm kinda
I think
like,
that's
eh.
more of a self-esteem thing we got to work on. pal.
Perhaps.
You're a charming, good-looking young lad.
No. To men.
Well, all right. But evidently to this lady that wants to
Dude,
kill you. And
There
eat you.
was a comic named Alex Law, and do you know Alex Law?
No.
So he was
just a silly
He moved
name.
to New York,
Okay.
but when he met me like 2 years ago in Chicago, we were standing outside of Lottie's, and
Yeah.
I used to be on the dating apps to no avail.
What happened? Were you
From
not
which I have
swiping?
since abandoned.
You know you got to swipe right.
I
on
do
that.
very bad on dating apps because I'm a combination of picky and pale, and that's not good.
All right.
Women don't like that. But anyway, he was like, "You don't get any." He had just met me, and he
Yeah.
was like, "You don't get any matches. You're like a good-looking guy. You're like fun to talk to." And then
Uh-huh.
I swear to God, 2 hours later, by the end of the night, we're having a conversation, and he stops me and he goes, "I get it now. I get why you don't get matches."
No, that guy. What? So a homosexual man called you out on not
To be
being a
fair,
good
yeah,
date?
he is decently homosexual.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I get that, but first of all, I'll pick you apart. This is too.
Please.
This is too upfront.
Pick
You either
apart.
got to commit to a beard or shave clean.
Oh, dude, come on!
You
I
do.
literally just. I mean, how this is like 2 days.
You're a young man. It'll
Look.
come in more, but
I want to commit to a beard. If I
Okay.
had a beard, I literally like every single year I do New Year's resolutions. Every year since 14 years old, I've written beard, and it's like the
Okay.
only one I don't check at the end of the year.
well, yeah. Because how old are you?
25?
Yeah, it might take you up to like 27, 28.
Yeah. I
Like-
mean, yeah.
Or it might not. You just might not be a beard guy.
Don't say that.
I want it to be
Don't
true.
say that.
I have a beard. It's fun.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
it looks great.
Thanks,
It
pal.
looks great. You're a rugged looking guy.
Yeah, well,
How much puss do you get?
it depends.
What do you mean?
I don't know, dude. I'm normally like a serial monogamous.
Same,
and,
same. But you can be monogamous
I-
at
I've-
separate intervals.
I'll without sounding too braggadocious.
Okay.
I've done quite all right for myself.
Quite all right?
Yeah.
Like Samantha from Sex and the City numbers?
I have no idea. I'm not a gay, but
I suppose I'm a gay.
yeah, it was like I'm
Sex
starting.
and the City is a great show.
No, it is. It's just that was
No,
an
it
easy
is.
joke. I thought we were on a podcast.
We're on a
joking.
pod
We're
talking about being
goofing.
gay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, talking about
You know
it
what's fun
here.
is-
you crank my top.
Oh, sure. Fucking
All right, well, I was gonna say
crank your
my
top.
Yeah,
You want me to put my mouth
I'll
my mouth
open
on that?
yours. You open.
I don't know how to
mine.
do that.
God damn it, buddy. Here, you hold your.
Oh, is it a spinoff?
Yeah, hold your beer. God
Damn
damn
it.
it.
All right.
See, I just cranked your top. Now
Okay,
I'm
now I'll
teaching you
crank
some
your
gay
top.
stuff. See,
Ow, dude.
just two guys cranking
Fuck.
tops.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Okay, anyways, this girl at my gym,
She's about it. She wants some Meredith.
she is about it. She
Yeah.
wants some Meredith.
Yeah.
I feel weird about that last name, but
All
because
right.
I'm not related to my dad, who the name is from. But
Whoa, that's gonna come up later. I'll put a pin.
yeah,
in
we'll get to that
Let's
in
keep
Chinatown
Yeah,
or on the
that's
ferry.
a Chinatown
but
combo.
but this girl, so I get on the bus. I leave work and I get on the bus to go to this gig because my car's broken.
Okay.
So I get on the bus to go to this gig, and she gets on the bus in front of me, like 3 seats ahead of me,
Alright.
and I'm like, oh fuck.
Hang
And
on,
it's-
is this an Asian lady?
No, I wish.
Okay.
If it were an Asian lady,
In?
I would, you know,
Okay.
that's my dream.
Well, because weirdly, your aura does put off hot Asian girl. Is
That's
what likes
good
you.
because
Yeah.
I've been trying to put that into
well,
the world.
unfortunately, it's only pinged me so far, so we're gonna have to tweak the radar. But all right, continue.
There's an Asian girl who I've been, you know,
All right, humble brag.
making eyes with. Well, we've just like exchanged
That's
eye
so hard to
contact
do.
fleetingly. That's true.
There it
It's
is.
very hard to.
Now we're joking.
Hey,
Chinatown.
cheers.
Guys, we can say it. We're going to Chinatown. All right, so
You
she.
can see a picture on my Instagram with 3 of my Chinese friends with me dressed. Well, not dressed, but I have panda face paint on, and at the San Diego Zoo. Isn't that a great
you
photo?
did panda face?
Yeah, they paid for it too.
Oh.
And then we took the picture
I'm
together.
sure they did.
I know they're awesome. Well,
Well,
I'm
we're gonna pay for it
also
later.
Deeply poor.
All right,
Anyway,
so
this
anyways,
girl, fuck,
yeah.
I'm bad at telling stories. That's one of the things
That's
about
fine,
my
dude.
podcast.
That's why we
So-
got no limit. Listen, our only goal today is to get home safe.
Yes, that
after
is
doing the
that's an
dumbest
admirable goal.
thing
Yeah.
we could do.
Oh man, dude, I have so much to do tonight too. Anyway,
Do you really?
I have a roast battle tomorrow, and I haven't written a single joke for it.
Who are you roasting?
I don't even know his name.
Oh wow!
I just know he's really Jewish, which
All right.
is fodder.
Those write themselves.
Yes, I am 5% Jewish, which apparently
We go on 4chan by the end of the night. We'll get you some roast jokes
Yeah,
for
we'll
that
get there.
boy.
We'll get 4chan Reddit.
Yeah, we got it. All right. Anyways, don't worry about all
I get
that.
on this bus.
Yeah.
This girl hops on the bus ahead of me. She's like 5 seats ahead of me. I know I said 3 last time, but she's like 5 seats ahead of me. I'm like freaking out already because I'm like, oh fuck.
You got
what
on
the
the
hell?
bus. It turns
like,
out you
what are
got
the
on
chances
after?
that
Yeah.
she's getting on this bus? So I'm like hard right angle looking out the window, just like, do not make eye contact. Do not let her know you're here.
Uh-huh.
Thank God she
Hey,
gets off.
Smooth.
I'm very smooth,
Yeah.
dude. So thank God she gets off like a couple stops later, and I'm like, phew, crisis averted.
Uh-huh.
So the show's at the Drunken Bean.
Nice.
I don't know if you know where that is, downtown.
No,
It's in
but
like a really
it's
nice
Owen's
area.
show, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing it this month.
Oh, dude, it's
So,
fun.
yeah,
It's fun.
Cool.
So I get there. You know, it's a good hang. It's Georgia Moore, Max Sorich, Cole, Fletcher.
Yep.
Yeah. So and
Wow,
Owen,
those
we're
powerful
all
names in the Chicago scene.
Powerful names. A lot
Yeah,
of
that's-
gatekeepers there.
I was gonna say that's the young and upcoming crew.
It honestly is.
I'm not being hyperbolic. I know the tone I have
compared
right
to
now, but
compared to me, yeah.
well, no, you're part of the slicker crew.
No, I'm
oh
not,
yeah,
dude.
I'm out there ranking the young bloods. You're fine.
I'm such an outcast. I'm such an outsider.
That's not true.
I'm in the shadows, you know?
Oh yeah, it's because you choose to be in there, you little creep.
I was born in the dark.
All right, don't
Anyway,
do that.
so I get
All
there.
right.
I get there. We're all shucking and
Good
jiving
call
outside.
not talking
yeah,
to
yeah,
this
yeah.
lady on the bus.
We're all shucking and jiving outside.
Uh-huh.
And then like nobody's at the show yet, so we're kind
Okay.
of like, oh, we're like literally harassing people on the street. We're like, free show.
Yep.
And as we're doing that, I'm like, anybody who, if someone came up to you
Yeah.
and was like free show and you said
Yeah.
yes, wouldn't you be like, that's an insane person?
Yeah. I've had to bark before.
Yeah, barking's crazy. But also just the psychology of somebody who would actually do that. Like not bark, but the person who's
that
the
goes, yeah.
pedestrian who would
It's-
walk by and be like, yeah, I've got
Hey,
2.5
man,
hours.
As crazy as open mic comics are, the craziest people on the planet Earth are the ones that just go to watch open mic
Dude,
comedy.
not only open mic comedy, but like low level bar shows.
Yeah.
Every time I'm there, I'm like, who are you people?
Dude, some
Who
people,
are you?
I know these people exist. They need the schadenfreude from the source.
The Schadenfreude?
Yeah,
What's
feeling
Schadenfreude?
pleasure at another person's pain.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
some people live for that. You know, online trolls are there for it nonstop.
It's a great
but-
place to
but
get pleasure
some-
from pain.
Well, yeah, some people watch Kill Tony for the reason of watching people fail.
I think most
and-
people do.
Yeah, and some people like seeing it live. So they're like, I'm going to go to a local open mic. And I know this because I have friends who are evil sons of bitches back at the open mic I used to run in Michigan.
Uh-huh.
And they were good. If there was a good comic, they'd laugh and have fun. But man, did they love watching awful comedy even more.
To be fair, awful comedy is amazing.
Mhm. When it's so bad it's good, it's incredible.
The worst comedy is middle of the road, mediocre, boring comedy.
It's,
Really bad comedy is like, I love it. I revel in it.
I say this with love to the fellow good comics in any scene in America. If you hear me laughing with the crowd at a joke, it means I love the joke and it's very good. And I am a pretty good laugher.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a comic I love and you hear just me laughing, it should pierce your soul.
You're
because
eating
you're
shit.
doing bad.
Yep.
And I love to see that as well. And here's the thing. I'm in the same boat and I live by the sword and I die by the sword.
Some people are so not aware, though, that even when they're like eating a dick and you're the only one laughing, dude, I had this guy, I don't even see him anymore.
You're pouring diesel fuel on a crazy person.
Exactly.
I love it.
It's fucking crazy, though, because it's almost, to us, it's so evident that we're laughing at how bad they're doing and how cringy what they're saying is. Because, I mean, there was this guy that used to just make the most uncomfortable jokes in the world.
Yeah.
And he was at Will's Northwood Inn, and nobody, full room.
Yeah.
And that can be a hot room.
Yeah.
Nobody was laughing, and I was crying. I was like pissing myself laughing at this guy. And I was like slamming the table like Jimmy
sometimes
Fallon.
it'll break you. Like you see something so bad that
that's what I mean.
You're like, oh, this person's technically doing what I'm doing.
It rounds the corner.
But it's so bad that it'll break you, and then I will laugh like a psycho losing it.
It's
where
so
I'm just
funny.
like, oh, this person has broke my
where
psychology.
my abs will hurt.
for those that didn't see it, there was a fly. Harry was swatting at like a cat.
I fucking swatted a fly out of the air.
So
yesterday.
hang on, the gatekeepers of comedy were at the Bean. And then the love of your life was on a bus.
Well, really quick, the guy
nowhere with the story.
The guy that I will get to it. The guy that this is my entire podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the pod.
I'm on it, dude.
So you're running with it. I respect it.
Yeah.
So the guy that I was laughing at,
Uh-huh.
he came up to me after and he went, "Thanks, man. I really appreciate it."
Oh shit.
And I was like, "Oh fuck, you're crazy." You know that moment when you realize someone's clinically insane?
He hit you with sincerity
I know.
on your ironical laughs.
Sincerity in the face of irony is really crushing.
Dude, it's tough. It is.
Because then you feel bad. You're like,
if it's calculated sincerity, then it pierces through. Yeah. I will say, there's a comic back in Michigan called Mark Bonto.
Shout out Mark Bonto.
Shout out Bonto. Good dude.
Bonto
Looks
beans.
like fucking Guy Smiley, if you know who that is.
I do not.
Well, do your comedy history research. But he was on a show, and me and my buddy were watching from the back room, and he was eating it so hard that we were laughing like sons of bitches.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like a ghoul, he got off stage, and we didn't see where he went. And like a ghoul, he just came up, floated up behind us, and he goes, "Hey fellas, so what was so funny while I was up there? What was so funny?" And then we had to bite our cheeks. We're like, "You, Mark, you were great," and you could tell he knew we were laughing for the wrong. So I give him respect.
At least he knows.
Yeah, he knew. He got off stage. He was like, "You fucking pieces of shit."
That's also part of it. That's like the camaraderie of doing stand-up. Is like, there's nothing. Dude, I love Matt Calhoun.
Yeah.
There's nothing I love more than watching Matt bomb.
Dude.
Like
I mean, you must
laugh so hard when Matt is bombing.
Every time he's on stage. I get it. No. Okay, here's something I've learned. Because I don't like admitting it, but I'm generationally maybe one class. I transferred into an older class than a lot of you younger guys.
Yeah.
But I came up with like comics on the road where, as in like a term of endearment, they would tease me like if they liked me. You know? And it's hurt people. So now if I like you and I'm like fucking with you or teasing you, that means I'm like, yeah, we're comics, we're dicking around. Some people like have not got that, and they just thought I'm being a dickhead. I'm like, oh no, you're soft as baby shit. And then I'm like, I gotta be like kind again. I'm like, no, I like you. Like, just keep up, rip back.
But then it's
like,
weird.
It is, but I'm like, brother, like we're just fucking around. If this breaks you off stage, you're not gonna do well on stage.
Yeah, it kind of confuses me how people can be comics and then not. I don't know.
We're
like
fucking
sparring.
around. Yeah,
yeah.
I truly, if I am ever gonna say something sincere to another comedian in a like comedic environment, so if we're all out having beers or like at a show or something, if I'm gonna like railroad a moment of sincerity, I will let them know.
Same. I'll
be like, I'll like grab a shoulder, I'll ground them, I'll be like, hey, what I'm about to tell you
grab
is
a cheek,
like, and
like The Godfather.
And I go, you're very bad at this. You should quit. I don't.
I genuinely believe you're terrible.
You're not good at what we do,
dude.
And no one respects you.
But there's like this, the subset of comics.
Hey, everybody, we are going to get back to the love of his life.
We will. We actually will. And I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
but there is this subset of comics that are, I just like don't even think they're funny enough to where I feel bad even like jokingly fucking with them.
Right.
Because I just genuinely don't think they're good.
Right.
Or
and
funny.
Or
like them.
But
and then it's like, now I have to be nice to this person.
Well, you should be.
But you should be nice.
You should be kind or cordial.
I'm almost like overcompensating to the point where I'm just being
good. Do that, because if you're an asshole to those people, then you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like that's, and I know funny comics who do both. Like, they're mean to good comics and they're mean to bad comics. And you know what? You do need those enforcers in the scene. I don't have the heart to gut somebody.
I wish we had a
sucks.
Patrice in the Chicago scene.
Yeah, Ray Roberts is pretty close.
Ray Roberts?
Yeah.
I don't even know Ray Roberts.
Ray Roberts? No? Oh wow, he's great.
Damn.
He was a Milwaukee guy that moved here recently. Ray's great.
He just tells it like it is.
Well, actually, 100%. Yeah, that's the coolest thing about Ray.
Nice.
And it's like, it ruffles some feathers, but if you think about it like any other team, right? You got to have like an enforcer that can do that.
You do have to.
You got to have your captains.
Enforcer.
You got to have your playmakers.
Yeah.
If you look at a lineup of like a showcase lineup, it's good to have like all different kinds of straight white male comedy on there. No, I'm just kidding. My bad. Cancel. No.
At least half the lineup should be straight white guys. which it will be. Don't worry.
Yeah,
it's almost inevitable.
Yeah, at that point. But anyways.
But with those people, it's like I don't even. It's like what I was trying to say is I feel bad joking at their expense.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it is at their expense. Where it's like, anything I say to you, you're gonna take seriously. So I'm now like not even treating you like a real friend, because I feel bad.
Right, because you're genuinely making fun of them. And that does make you
It's like
an
I tell
asshole.
Sam Biru, it's like the day that you should be worried about our friendship is when I stop calling you fat.
Yeah.
Because you are fat.
Sam
and I'm your friend.
He's a portly fella.
He's a portly fella.
But he's a cherubish looking guy.
He's a cherubic
Yeah.
African guy.
Yeah.
And look, Sam
he's the only brown guy I know that also has rosy cheeks.
He does have rosy cheeks, yes.
It's
he always
cute.
looks like a chipmunk that just like got its store of nuts for the winter.
Can I tell you
he's gonna love this.
Sam might be the funniest fucking human being I've ever met.
Yeah, I agree.
And we clicked like immediately. I didn't really know him.
Uh-huh.
And inside of like the first 10 seconds of meeting him, we're road dogging, and it's Shanker and I. So Max, Shanker, Sam, and I. And Shanker's like, we got to go pick up Sam. I'm like, never met Sam. Gets in my car after we're running late, and he goes, hey, real quick, can we stop at this sushi place up the road? I ordered some sushi for a car ride. And to this day, I don't know if it's funny to other people, but such a incredible move to be hungover, about to be on a 4-hour car ride, orders sushi. And then, like, I lost it. And I was like, I love this kid.
Yeah.
He's one of the funniest
Sam
human
is
beings.
so, like, a lot of people, they have to spend time. Like, it's like you get good at writing, but then, like, you find yourself, and Sam is just Sam.
Dude, Sam.
He goes up on stage, and it's like, oh, that's him.
What I love about Sam, and, like, what warms my heart is, like, getting to witness just, like, that raw talent, like, immediately hit.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this guy is so fucking funny persona, and then he just gets on stage, and it also translates to stage. Like, you don't get to see that often.
It's like effortless.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, I'm happy. It's like seeing a unicorn. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
It is.
But instead, it's a cherubic black man.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Dude, and he also is just one of those guys where it seems like you probably have it with him as well. I can just look at him now and we'll start giggling about something.
Dude.
Like,
Sam and I have some crazy connection that I don't really understand from the universe,
awesome.
But
I'm so happy. I know he's like one of the scene sweethearts, and he should be, but I'm so happy other people have that, where you just can like kind of look at Sam and you start giggling.
Yeah.
And then like now that we're in, I just came in to like see him between mics. I popped into Best Night Ever. He's like behind stage, like in the curtain. I open the door, we giggle, I hug him, and then I just left.
That's all you need.
And it was like, that's all I need. I was like, I just want to see Sam. Yeah.
Me and Sam have had like crazy coincidences from our childhoods. Like, do you know Kyle Korver?
I do not.
This is so. He's like a random white 3-point shooter. He was like one of the best 3-point shooters in NBA history, but he's just like this random white guy from the NBA, and I love him. He's my favorite basketball player of all time. No, he retired.
Oh, all right.
But when I was, you know how everybody goes Kobe and they shoot, I would always go Korver. And dude, one day, like when me and Sam were talking, by the way, me and Sam DM'd on Instagram for like 8 months every single day before we were like, should I get your number?
That's odd. Okay.
And then we found out that in both of our childhoods, we were the weird kids who went Korver and
no
shot.
way,
dude, he did
what?
That. And I literally, he told me that, and I was like, dude, you might be the only other human on Earth in history who's ever done that.
Okay,
isn't that wild?
I love that. I love
in
that.
In that moment,
so much
I was like,
guys.
this is, and dude, also like a year into comedy, I made a deal with Sam where I was like, because you know we were just like hanging out all the time, and I was in his apartment, and I was like, hey. Because we both had nothing at that point before Sam, launched.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoever goes on the road first, the other opens for them.
Yeah.
And then we shook on it. And I remember as soon as he shook my hand, I was like, this idiot.
yeah.
I was like, he's way better than me.
You made a blood pact, you sucker.
Yeah.
That dude. No, that rules. The first segment of 1 or 4 segments, or 1 of 3 or 1 of 4, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Shout out Sammy B's. Now, I'm going to have one more. You got to tell me about this bus gal.
Yeah, well, really quick, I'll tell you one more Sam Beer thing.
All right. You crank the top.
Yeah, I'll crank your top,
Crank my top.
Crank my...
I think you're going the wrong way, pal.
You're turning it.
I'm not.
No,
I assure you. There you go.
So
you were ripping on your skin.
One of the defining moments in me and Sam's friendship... was we were in his apartment. By the way, his old apartment used to be. He would like complain to me about being sad, and I went to his apartment, and it was like hospital lighting. All the pictures are crooked. The one plant is dead. I opened his fridge, and there's literally like just expired ketchup, and that's it. And I turned to him, and I'm like, dude, no wonder you're fucking sad.
Yeah, you got nothing here.
We were waiting for Kyron Harrell to come over, and we were gonna do like a writing session. And me and Sam were both just so exhausted.
Yeah.
And we sat on his couch, and we're like, "Do you want to just like take a nap really quick?" And me and Sam, like 80-year-old guys, we sat bolt upright next to each other on a couch and just slept.
Dude, that's no.
Isn't that awesome?
Dude, that does rule. All right, you boys, I cannot wait for you boys to be on tour together. That's going to be a fucking silly tour.
Oh my God, that was so awesome. Anyway, so this bitch.
All right,
no, she's not a bitch. She's very nice.
That's your wife. All right, so your wife on the bus.
My wife's going to be Asian.
I'm starting to think
My wife's going to be a lesbian who changes her mind.
Okay.
Which is something that I've started telling to people because I've realized that I've got this weird connection with lesbian women.
That's insane.
Lesbian, dude, the only women who look at me in public, I then find out are lesbians. And my ex-girlfriend.
Dude, you kind of look like an androgynous lady.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I sort of have like a feminine energy about me. You know, but I'm like a rugged lesbian.
I could turn you into a natural born killer. I see you. I'm like, there's a rifleman there.
I can play both sides, man.
I'm sure, but the lesbians are gonna be fucking bummed when you have a dong.
Dude, that's a bonus because
you don't have a dong.
No, I have a dong, and it's a nice dong.
Dude,
it's a great dong.
You're a skinny fella, and there's one of two ways. Skinny fellas either terrible dong. Or just absolute crippling piece.
Surprisingly girthy dong.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's where all of the growth hormone went for your body. You've got no muscle mass.
My dick hit puberty before I did.
Damn, dude. All right. Caitlin Clark, look out, gal.
Shout out CC. But...
So bus gal.
Yeah, bus gal. So she gets on the bus. I'm freaking out. We get to the show. I'm shucking and jiving with all the up and comers.
You're hopping, you're knobbing, you're doing it, yeah.
We're all kind of freaking out because there's nobody at the show.
Sure.
We walk in. There's like 10 people scattered. Mm-hmm. And then at the bar is the girl from my work.
Oh,
she's sitting at the bar. And I freak out. I fucking lose my shit, dude. I go up to her, and this was a bad moment for me personally.
Okay.
I've acted very impulsively. I went up to her, and I was like, "You can't be here right now. What are you doing right now? Why are you here?" And before she was like trying to speak, and I just kept cutting her off, and I was like, "This is not a good environment for comedy. This is not indicative of my Does
she know you do comedy?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
that's why she came.
Okay.
Yeah, she came into my work one day, and she was like, because she saw my Instagram, and she was like, "You've done zanies?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've done zanies."
Yeah,
but I'm very,
kind of a big deal.
Very realistic about myself. So I was like, it was a roast battle.
Yeah.
But she fucking ambushed me at a show.
Yeah.
And then because of that, I was like, I have to get drunk right now. And
of course,
and then it was kind of a weird room, but I actually had a good set.
There you go.
And then now at work, dude, the level of flirting from her to me is just like violent.
Oh yeah, if you crush on stage in front of a gal that likes you.
She was quoting my bits back to me.
Well, that's a bit. Yeah, that'll do it.
Isn't that wild?
No, and it's
like,
she's in.
You hear stories about this, and then it happens, but it's not with an Asian woman who's a lesbian, so you're kind of like on the fence about it.
Yeah.
And then, so, what do you do? But it's proof of concept, I guess my point.
Yeah. I think you just do that again in Chinatown tonight, and we're fine.
That must have happened to you, right? Especially opening for Sam Talent.
What? Getting some?
Just having, beautiful, just options. Carter Doherty told me about this.
For him, well, Carter gets after it.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I am currently in hot water in the scene because of that.
All right, we'll talk about this off mic then.
Yeah, we will.
No, to answer your question without being, I've done okay. I have not. I believe the term is chuckle fucker, and
Correct.
I have never, that I know, capitalized on that.
Isn't it kind of off-putting?
Well, first of all, I've for a long time, I've been single for almost a year now, but before that, I was in a relationship for 4.5 years.
Jeez.
And I don't fool around.
Yeah.
So I was a good boy. Good man. I'm a man.
Nah, you're a good boy.
Yeah, I'm a good boy. And then before that, I had a couple other relationships that were like years long. But no, I've got my fair share of DMs.
How do you handle that? How do you handle that?
Just thank you, or like if I'm dating somebody, I don't respond at all.
How good for you, by the way.
Yeah.
You're actually, that's a good man. There's a difference between a good boy and good man. That's a good man.
Yeah, if I'm dating somebody and I get a flirtatious DM, I just don't respond.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, like it's flattering, but I'm like, even saying thank you, I think is kind of a dirtbag move. So I just don't respond.
Respect plus 25.
Most
guys would definitely fucking go for that.
Well, we look at yourself in the mirror. We'll save the realness. We'll segment 3. We'll get sincere. Let's keep the irony train moving.
All right, yeah, you're gay.
But no,
you're gay for not having sex with them.
But then also, like, dude, I don't know. Sometimes I get weird because my style of comedy and what I do up there, I'm like, if anybody got turned on by that,
dude,
I'd be like, you're insane.
That's exactly how I feel about myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm always thinking about who's my wife gonna be.
Yeah.
It's what I'm always thinking about. It's that and comedy. Yeah. Seriously, those are the 2 things that rack my brain. And also Drake May, Patriots football, New Jersey Devils. But like.
Wait, what was the first one? Drake
May.
Oh,
quarterback for the Patriots.
Okay.
God, he throws a pretty ball.
I thought it was Drake, comma. Like, I was like, you like Drake that much?
No, I actually don't even like Drake.
Okay.
But I like what he does off. Whatever.
Yikes, dude. Bad riff. Keep going. Yikes, dude.
Hey, we're going to fix that in post.
I'm throwing the yellow flag there. Bad riff.
All right. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so thinking about who my wife is. But then, you think about the prospect of, where do I meet women? And then it's like, well, I do comedy. Maybe it's after a show, blah, blah, blah. But then just as like you're saying, it's like I look at my material and anybody that is turned on by my material, just as you were saying, I just am like, really? That's not good. I don't think that's good. I don't think I want to marry somebody who even thinks that my stand-up is funny. Well, maybe they think it's fun. They can appreciate
it. They can laugh, but it's like, I have had
my stand-up sucks.
Well, yeah, but how you're funny, but how long have you been doing it?
3 years. Yeah, it should suck.
Yeah, it's like you're nowhere near.
I'm at an okay point.
Yeah, you're nowhere near your final form, and then I can't really talk because you and I are still at the same open mic sometimes. So, but
we're not the same, dude. You're doing way better than me. But that's just a testament to that you're a hard worker. Sorry to get sincere.
No, that's right. We moments of sincerity. I appreciate it. But yeah, dude, I get that. I will say I have had women. I've had girlfriends that like my comedy, and that's cool. But like we didn't meet because of my comedy.
That's good.
And then I had a girlfriend that just like did not get what I was doing on stage.
Oh.
And that was actually kind of devastating.
No, that you say it out loud,
I'm like, you say you don't want them to like it, but I'm like, they should like it a little bit. Because if they're up there like, they
should at least understand.
I don't get what you. I'm like, well, that is kernels of my soul.
But
like,
you could make her laugh off stage, I assume. But then when she did she tell you that
me
she didn't get
being funny on stage and then me riffing with like either the boys or regular people, 2 different styles. I do not joke the same way off stage I do on stage. It is weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking myself.
Separation of church and
well,
stage.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what it's like to riff with your buddies and just like gut laugh. I have friends from college.
We were doing that
like,
at the lodge.
Exactly. Dude,
that was amazing.
That night at the lodge.
That was a great night.
I do want to tell you and anybody listening, I did incept that into a lot of people's brains. Because all week people were like, what are we doing this week? I was like, I don't know. I hear people are hanging in the lodge. And I kept doing that. So it's like I got Sorab to hang out. I got Evan there.
Nice,
I was
dude.
telling other people. And I was like, dude, that night was just like good old fashioned, like hanging with the boys, giggling kind of
It
night.
was. And I am so afraid of hanging out anywhere. Just I have some weird anxiety around it. But I saw the group of guys that we were with.
Yeah.
And I had never met Sorab.
That's crazy,
until that night.
Oh, man.
And then we hit, Sorab's funny as fuck. And then Sam came. I think at one point you were like, your buddy's here. And I turned and Sam was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Well, and then, okay, I felt rude for a second because I showed up with Jackson. I love Jackson White. I think that guy's hilarious.
Shout out Birdman.
And we got drinks at the bar at the lodge, and Evan Hall's sitting there waiting to hang out. And I was like, hey, Jackson, I'm going to go chat with Evan Hall, right? And so, like, I turned my back on him and I walk. And I sit down and I'm like riffing with Evan, and then I see Jackson across the room like sitting alone in one of the high. And then I yell at him. I'm like, Jackson, what are you? I was like, I didn't mean go away. I was like, come over here.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, I'm just bringing the boys in. And by the end of it, we had like both those tables.
We did.
And then
we had like an entire section of the Lincoln Lodge.
Yeah. And then we started riffing on like, boys, I think we figured out the cure to male loneliness.
Yeah.
It's just hanging with the boys.
Hanging out and getting drunk.
Having a couple beers with the boys.
I had and this is a little presumptuous, but like while we were hanging out and everybody was laughing, somebody told a story about a comic from our scene in Austin and like taking a shit on a plate.
Oh yeah, it was Bob Keane taking a
we're just
dump.
Gonna say it's Bob Keane.
Hey, dude, I love Bob. I want to message Bob about this.
It was hilarious.
I think it's actually the funniest thing.
And AJ was there too. And I just remember I said everybody was laughing that I went, where did you get a plate
Dude,
from?
yeah, which is incredible.
And then everybody started laughing again, and I was like, we're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Oh my God, it's happening.
We're
this
having
is like,
fun.
When I hear like Mark Norman and Joe List talk about like hanging out at the cellar, I was like, this is our cellar.
Yeah. Yep.
We're comics and we're hanging out.
Dude, I'm so glad you felt that because I woke up the next day and I was like, we did something special that night.
Yeah, that was sick.
And then yeah, dude, I felt that. Also, yeah, AJ being there, AJ fucking rules.
Yeah.
Dude, just having a blast with the boys, and if there were girls around, it would have been cool too. But it was the boys.
Incidentally, it was just the boys.
And then.
It's an oversaturated art.
Then some of us, dude, Calhoun was there, love that. And then some of us went to Golden Apple after.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and that was like, just again, kind of kept it going, like letting it come down. Yeah, just
I had to tap out. I was like, I had to leave on a high note.
Dude, Nick and Mecca, we keep forgetting there's so many boys there.
I still haven't really hung out with Nick and Mika. He was Matt was the buffer between me and Nick,
okay,
so I
Nick
didn't really
fucking
get
rules.
to. I've heard.
Dude, sometimes I get like a golden retriever energy where I will just herd a bunch of my buddies together and like
that's good.
If people don't know each other yet, I'm like, you guys will love each other.
You Hannibal Lecter them up to each other.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever that meant.
It's like you put them on the it's not a gurney. I always fucking make this mistake.
The box carrying.
The box carrying thing. What is it called? Dolly. Yeah, you put them on the dolly and like they're like strapped in.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. No, I don't think I said. No, I think like
you just like slide like chess pieces. You just like slide them to each other.
I'm telling you, it's way more of a herding dog being like, come on.
You're right.
Like,
you're definitely like
I'm running around. Yeah. Sorov's already called it out. He called me folksy.
That's kind of good.
I think
folksy. People like folksy.
I think folksy is a term of
folksy
endearment.
Borders on slate. Like it's a little. The only problem with folksy is that it could border into like, a little racist, but.
Well, no, I looked it up later.
Is a good term.
It's like friendly, kind of like down to earth. Yeah, but it's like, or it could be like a bullshitter who's like hamming it up.
That's what
But I'm like, I don't know, man. Like we're literally sticking to our word, having some beers, doing this. I'm like, I hope more and more people realize. I'm like, I just kind of like having a good time hanging out.
Yeah,
and
it's the.
Yeah. Just that Saturday night was one of those ones where I'm like, all right, dude. And also that level of talent, I'm like, yeah, we're watching future stars in the making here.
Oh man, yeah, it's good when you're hanging out with people that you're like, everybody here is funny.
Yeah, oh yeah,
you know, that's a great feeling.
It wasn't a shit heel in the bunch. That's the other thing.
You say shit heel?
Yeah,
shit heel.
Yeah, it wasn't a shit heel in the bunch. Yeah, dude,
that's hilarious.
It's all people that got down to. Yeah, no, that'll never happen again. We'll always have Saturday.
That's true.
That's the next time I hang is brutal. I'm just gonna remember that Saturday.
I was reading about the American West in this book recently, and it was like during the 1840s they had the fur trade in Oregon.
Yeah.
And for like 20 years they had this thing called the rendezvous.
Yeah.
Where it was just like all of the fur traders and like all the Canadians, the Russians, the Americans, and then all of the Native Americans. They met at this one place. And it was the one time of year where everybody put down their arms and they're like, fuck it, let's just get drunk and fucked up together and just trade shit and fuck each other's women and just have a great time. And that's what I felt. I was like, this is the rendezvous, dude. I'm Joe Meek. We're the fur traders.
For the sake of the hang, I am so glad you did not say that night.
Oh, I can derail a hang.
No, but being a history nerd, I'm gonna look into this because that does fucking rule.
Dude, I'll recommend the book to you.
Please
It's called The Road to El Dorado. It's phenomenal.
Fuck yeah, I'm all the way in on that. Now, I'm gonna cut us off here because we could keep the rambles going.
Yeah, we should probably stop. We're at 40
Well,
minutes.
yeah, we're
already.
at 40 minutes. We'll edit it down to 39 minutes. Tune in to part 2 to figure out if he had sex with Bus Girl or not.
Oh yeah, I didn't. All right.
Yeah, we'll get there. We got a beer and we got an Uber coming.
All right. Good part 1. Do you want to hit record?
I disagree.
You think there's a shortage?
I
think there's plenty of them.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm new here.
Sure.
And been on so many of the apps. The apps will bum me out.
How so?
There's not a lot of great looking ladies.
But that's on the apps.
Sure.
If you sit and there's a place on the
No,
Chicago
okay,
Riverwalk.
You're right.
Where I sit and I just watch people
just look at the
go
hard
by,
bodies walk by.
And I'd say about 1 in 8 women that walk by are beautiful.
1 in 8.
Pretty good ratio.
Okay. All right.
Percentage wise, that's what is that? 13%? 14%?
Brother, you're doing the math on that.
12%?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
1 in 8 out of
1.125?
Sure. I'm literally yielding to you on the math.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, there's no shortage of beautiful women. Wherever you
You're
go,
not wrong.
they're always there.
I've almost crashed my car.
Maybe not in Detroit, but I don't know.
All right, well, ease up. Ease up. I'll tell you right now, some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in Michigan. And that's literally because I've lived in Michigan most of my life. So statistically, of course.
In Detroit.
But, no, East Lansing, I mean, it's a college town. So when I was in college and at a college gym, it's unmatched. Playboy had to, like, tell us to stop being part of the top 10 party schools.
Yeah.
So it's like,
wow.
Yeah, dude, Michigan State did all right.
You know, my college, Elmhurst, we had this thing called the Blue Jay Bump.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Which is where every girl that was like, say a girl was like, dude, by the way, this was so prevalent that my head coach on my lacrosse team knew about this. We had this thing called the Blue Jay Bump where, like, if a girl was a 6 out of 10, she was a +2. So she was an 8 out of 10. It's called the Blue Jay Bump.
Because she went to your school?
Just because the pickings were so slim.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
that's awful.
It's not like all the guys were hot either.
No, I'm sure.
You know, I'm sure the females had their own Blue Jay Bump.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he's actually quite smart.
You know what bums me out? You know what really bums me out?
Are you looking at the camera?
I play to the camera.
Do you? I never do that.
What bums me out?
I look at who I'm podcasting.
I have a human connection, but I also know that the people at home.
Oh, that's grotesque.
It is grotesque, dude. It's what you got to do to make it. You know what bums me out, really? Is that no woman sees me in public and is like, "Oh my God," you know? I'm not stopping anybody on the street. I think you might. But I'm not. When you wear like a sleeveless Coors Banquet shirt that's tight, I think you might. I just want a woman to see me and just lose her breath.
Rest in peace to Jane Goodall.
Any
woman that sees me,
let's talk about Jane Goodall
in public that stops,
because you look like an ape. You have the body composition of an ape.
Exactly. I look like a silverback, and they're like, "Please mount me like one of the tailless chimps of the jungle."
Yes.
Absolutely dominate me. I have a
I believe that is
boyfriend.
The main difference between monkeys and apes, right? Is that monkeys have tails and apes don't?
That's a huge difference, and then brain size.
Is that the okay?
It goes monkeys with tails.
Yeah.
Then primates without tails.
Prime apes?
And the primates, yeah.
Prime apes?
Yeah, prime. Yeah, primal.
It's not primates?
Primates, yeah. And then hominids.
Okay, we're the hominids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We killed out the Boise eye and the Neanderthal.
We killed out the Homo erectus.
Well, yeah. Well, we fucked them.
You know that's
we
true.
Fucked the Homo erectus and the Boise eye and the Neanderthal are all Homo sapien now.
Anytime I see
biggest peens without a bone on planet Earth. What's up?
That is true.
Yep.
Anytime that I see
Hey, nice. Good for us, dude.
Yeah, good for us.
Also, guys, Harry's not gonna say it because he's a very conscientious little boy.
I'm gonna bleep whatever you're about to say.
You can bleep it all out. But we're actually hanging pretty decent dong, and he's a tall skinny, and I'm a jacked up built, and we're both doing all right for ourselves. Not bad.
We're doing fine. We're doing
Not bad.
fine. It's serviceable, as the kids would say.
I would say above averagely serviceable.
Yeah, well, average is bad. You know, think about the average driver. You know?
Yeah, but
you want to be above
But
that.
if you're talking about intelligence, both of our peens could have gone to a nice Ivy League school.
I have a Dartmouth peen.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I told Damon.
I've got a Stanford cock.
All right, don't be a little. That's a little.
Stanford?
Stanford's nice, dude.
Yeah, but it's on the West
I
Coast.
told Damon Howard. I was telling him about how I wanted.
That guy probably fucking drags ween.
Oh, he's probably got a huge schlong.
Dude, he's Native American and he's got short hair.
Yeah,
he's
got a big
dragging
schlong.
absolutely. That's
why he walks so
If you ever
slowly.
see him kind of scowling or with a frown, it's because his fucking tip has a callus.
Yeah. Just waving to the person who works here who probably should be keeping us from doing this.
What are you talking about?
I was talking to Damon last night.
The amount of
2 nights
privilege
ago.
between the both of us.
We've got an incredible amount of privilege.
We could do this from a
That is
penthouse.
true.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Damon like 3 nights ago.
Yeah.
And I was telling him about, my pursuit of a wife.
Yeah.
And Damon has taken it upon himself to reach out to a well-to-do friend of his who is Asian.
Oh.
An Asian woman.
That is Harry's type, by the way.
To send a picture of me that he took to all of her friends to see if they'll bite.
Anything?
And he was, I don't know yet. He just texted me.
Okay.
But he was like, what are your requirements? And I said, Asian, above 5'8", and affluent.
5'8"
very
height
high
or
requirement.
5'8" by the scale, the 1 to 10 hotness scale?
Height. But
You want
both.
a tall Asian?
Yeah.
Well, brother.
Look, dude, I'm a picky eater. And
that's a tall ass. You want a 5'7" hot Asian lady?
Mm-hmm. And I also want her to overlook my deficiencies as a open micer.
Well, your one get out of jail free is that it's an Asian lady, so they'll look past a lot of flaws.
Hopefully, yes.
Because you're a tall white man.
Yeah. Dude, I work at a climbing gym. The creme de la creme of a climbing gym is you see couples that are just Asian girl, white guy.
Yeah.
That's the future.
Yeah.
That's taken over.
Well, because they'll latch onto your back and they want to see you climb up a V7, no problem.
Oh, don't even talk to me about V7s, Louis.
I don't use my legs.
I just got a
I'm
V7.
all arms, dude, and I'm fucking up there.
You got to use your legs.
No, I was manhandling rock walls without my legs.
You got to use your legs, dude.
I know that a lot of you skinny dweebs need that, and I had a lot of you skinny dweebs say,
dude, I bet you couldn't do a V4.
I absolutely would dominate.
Dude, I don't think you would.
I climbed for years.
Really? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm know what I'm talking about.
The fact that you actually know what a V7 is.
Yeah.
In my gym.
Yeah, dude, that should fuck with you a little bit.
Okay, how about this?
Do you remember Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the best way to get up the rope at the end is to not use your legs. So what I trained for.
Did you train for American Ninja Warrior?
Just Ninja Warrior at the time, you piece of garbage.
I'm sorry.
No, so what I trained for at the time is to climb up a vert rope. I took my legs out of the equation and I would do an L-sit and I would have my legs out and just arm climb up ropes, up and down, up and down, up and down all day at my jiu-jitsu gym. And then my buddies took me to a rock climbing gym and they're like, oh, you're a dumb meathead. There's no way you can climb. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. But because I was doing that for years, my upper body's insane to the point where I can hold my legs in a stupid position and just fucking do it. So the only time I used my legs was to push off to get to rocks that I could hold from. You have to understand.
I will bring you to my gym.
Retard does not come close to the level of strength I have.
I believe you. You look like an ape.
I know. It's
kind of
me
scary.
and hairless chimps are out there. Yeah, I got to dial back when I'm cranking wheeze.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're probably a better climber than me.
I hope
so. Yeah.
I fucking hope so.
That would be a bummer, though. Yeah?
I think I could get you to do a V5
for sure.
My gym, maybe.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I used to, because of how insane of what I thought I was going to do, I would climb with a weighted vest on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I would do V4s with weighted vest.
Dude, my dream as a comedian is to, because you hear all the the stories about comedians hitting the road and getting like lonely and sad on the road.
Yeah.
My dream is to go on the road and then just hit every rock climbing gym in the United States.
You could probably do that.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It'd be.
I want to bring the market of climbing people and comedy people together.
That's a level that the Venn diagram of autists that like comedy and rock climbing. That's a circle.
Because climbing has this niche of like people who think a lot. It's like a lot of like professors and like med students.
Yeah.
And Asians. I think I'm gonna meet my wife at a climbing gym.
I think you will as well.
That's my dream.
I think I've already met your wife.
My lesbian wife, who changes her mind at the last minute. I really think my
Let's
wife is
open
going to
that
be
up.
a lesbian. I really do.
Is this the first time you've said this publicly?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've told a couple people at work
but
and
this is your
friends.
What's your podcast's name, by the way?
Post-set clarity.
Of course.
Pretty good name, right?
O-set clarity?
Post-set.
Oh, post-set
like
clarity.
Post-set, stand-up
like
set.
I just came so hard on stage that I can think clearly now.
Talk about it, yeah.
No notes. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty
that's
solid.
a much better name than my podcast.
I think statistically I'm the most watched stand-up podcast in Chicago.
Okay.
Because of the feet thing. You know about the feet thing?
I do not.
So I have this cult following of people who want to see pictures of my feet. And
all right. What do you got? 13s?
They're not just 10 and a half, run of the mill.
Really?
I actually just, and this is to the feet guys out there, I just sold a picture of my feet for $200.
Okay.
Because I got a parking ticket for $200, and you know how bad I am doing financially.
Yeah.
And so this guy DM'd me out of the blue, and he was like, "I'll pay you $200 for your feet." I sent him a picture. So feet guys, the floodgates are open.
That's awesome.
200's my minimum.
You are now a sex worker.
I am a sex worker, yeah. That's the proper term.
That is good for you.
I would honestly accept prostitute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not foot whore?
I think I'd take foot whore.
Okay. Stompy slut?
Stompy slut.
Okay.
I might be pushing it a little bit.
Okay. All right.
200 is 200,
Phalange Fukur?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, dude, I mean, I almost
Was
got...
that Venmo?
It's just Venmo.
Okay.
There was I almost got catfished by a bot on Instagram the other week. And
I think I might be getting catfished now, so let's talk.
Please.
Let's chat.
Because this girl, it was a girl. Quote unquote girl. And it got to the point where she, quote unquote, sent a photo of like a piece of paper that was like, "Harry, I still want to flirt with you." But it was clearly like photoshopped.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Whoa, this is really insane."
Yeah.
But I was like inches away from just sending a picture of my cock to this girl. You know?
That's nuts. You were gonna just send
it's
an unsolicited peen?
It's solicited.
She was like, "Send peen."
It sounded like she was
I've never
down.
sent peen unless I need in writing send peen.
Send peen?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would only send peen if send peen was written out explicitly.
So, but did you send peen?
No. But
you were close.
Because I called her a bot.
But were you like, I need to send peen?
I wasn't like I need to send peen, but I was at the point where I was like, I think I'm...
You're like, this might not be a bad idea.
Transactionally willing to send peen in exchange...
For what?
For veen.
Okay, I gotta tell you. The
peen
to veen ratio...
I know.
Is very low.
I understand.
Yeah. Oh, it's a select group of gals.
Look, I'm 25 now.
Yeah. And
my
you
frontal lobe
has
just developed.
You've just solidified.
I just now understand.
Yeah.
You can't send your peen out there.
Right. And I was gonna say, some people walking over your mental concrete put their hands in your mud and they were like, send peen, and it's just sent there forever. Yeah.
Dude, I used to send dick pics with my face in them.
Okay.
Because I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that.
You can if you're classy.
I guess I was classy. I had like a fedora on.
Yeah, that's classy.
But
yeah,
my penis had a bow tie. But yeah, and then I talked to my friends about that, and they were like, "No, you're supposed to keep your face out of it. If you get hacked,
you can take both." I would own it.
Have you heard the John Mulaney story?
No, but who cares? If what? Okay, go on.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Mulaney said that I think it's Mulaney, but Mulaney said that he got a tweet one time, and it was of a dick pic, and it was like, "Is this you?" It was just like his dick, And he was like, that is me. And he was just like, no. And then nothing happened.
Oh.
So if your face isn't in it, you're fine.
I gotta tell you.
That's the giveaway, your face.
Of course. Yeah, I know. I've been blackmailed by ladies before.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
A woman blackmailed you with your penis?
Yeah. And then I was like, go ahead. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome cock.
Nice,
and
dude.
I'm not a bad looking dude.
Nice.
And then I was like, I don't know. What are you going to do? Like, they're like, you're naked. I'm like, yeah.
Good on you, man.
Yeah, you just own it.
What did you do to these ladies to have them blackmail you?
Nothing. Well, like, we were just having sex, and then they were like, okay, I want this, this, and this from you. I'm like, you think I'm doing much better than I am.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, I'll leak these photos. I'm like, to who? The Associated Press?
That's true.
What do they want? A 7 out of 10 naked guy? Okay.
It kind of makes me sad that my penis pictures will never really affect my life negatively.
I don't know.
I'm not big enough in comedy.
I also had a gal ask me, she was like, have you ever done OnlyFans? Like, because I knew she was like, well, I felt like she was gearing up to, like, blackmail me. And I'm like, no, but I now.
Uh-huh.
And
I do always wonder about that, by the way.
What do you mean?
Every woman who's in porn, like, she must have kids by now. What's that like? Do her kids see her discography?
Maybe, but you know what? That's why I'm like.
My mom was such a talented actress.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I'm like, truthfully, I will never tell that. I will only tell my side of the story. And so, like, when this one gal was like, I'll blackmail you, I was like, I don't care. Like, also, she's not gonna, but I was like, okay. Like, there's some stuff I feel shame about, but I was like, that's not one of them. Mm-hmm. Like, I was young and dumb and had fun.
It's true.
And, like, I don't know.
So you're willing to put it out there?
Not anymore. No.
That's fair.
No. I think, like, as you grow, you know, as you grow. No. Like, I don't know. It's crazy to think I'm like, yeah, I'm not that person anymore.
That is true.
And, like,
how old were you?
25.
You were my age?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So when you were my age, you had a video on Pornhub with 26 million views.
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of making me feel like a slacker now. Because I haven't done anything like that.
Dude, realistically, it does not matter. And, like, it's gone now. And it, you know.
Did you promote your comedy on that video?
No. No.
I would.
No, dude. It was like
comedy.
a one-off that we were like, oh, shit. Like, we were both just kind of, like, fucking around. And, like, truth be told, like, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know that I would do it again or anything like that.
Good.
But it's like, you know.
I think the majority of our podcast
and nobody would know as me. There's no way they could tell at this point.
They couldn't hear, like, the grunts?
No,
probably
Are you
a vocal sex guy?
Off camera? Hey, play your cards right. But, yeah.
I'm very vocal.
I believe it.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you believe it because of who I am off stage or on stage or both?
No, you're just, a direct partner, probably telling them what's up. You don't seem complacent in an activity.
Thank you.
So if something didn't seem like it was going your way,
not
you'd
a
be
bystander. Yeah, I get very vocal. It's very embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's very embarrassing after the fact. Hearing what you said in retrospect.
What do you mean?
You know.
By the way, I did not think this podcast was going to go there.
It almost always
we've
does.
had like 20 drinks at this point.
Literally,
so I'm like,
like
all right.
My podcast, I have a coworker who recently...
How many, what are you getting, like between 2 and 40 views?
No, I get at least 400 on every app.
Really?
Yeah.
That rules.
Isn't that nuts?
No, that's awesome.
I
legitimately, I didn't know. I apologize for,
It's it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, now I know there's going to be maybe, if we split 400 in half, 200 people are going to be sleuthing hard for that video.
Yeah, they're going to sleuth.
Okay.
I had a coworker recently, though. He hasn't been at work for a while, and he came back, and he was like, I've been listening to your podcast, and I think you're bisexual. And I was like, why? And he's like, because you talk about, like, sex and, like, guy stuff so much. And I was like, no, that's just my pod.
No, let's get to the bottom of it right now. Does the idea of the male form fucking or you fucking it give you sexual gratification?
No.
All right.
I'm not bisexual.
But does the male form...
I think I'm just a very open individual.
Can you appreciate the male form as
I can
something
appreciate
that is aesthetically pleasing?
I can absolutely appreciate
All right, so you might be questioning, but
no,
I don't think you're bi.
I'm not questioning.
No,
I think I'm just, I'm so straight that I'm able to look at guys in a gay way without acting on it.
You know what? I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? When you see a guy with a great body and you're like,
yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, it does nothing for your peen.
No.
But the rest of your brain is like, yep, that's a good-looking dude.
Firing on all cylinders. Yeah. It's like, if I was a woman, dude, I'll walk by guys in public and I'll be like, if I was a woman, I would immediately walk up to that guy and be like, I want you to have my kids.
I don't know what that is. It's not gay, but it's definitely something.
It's opportunistic.
But it's, well.
At the very least.
It seems overly empathetic with the female culture.
I'm very good at empathy. That's what I need women to know.
Is that right?
Or is it sympathy? No, they like empathy.
Both.
Yeah. Okay.
Empathy is when you haven't lived through it. But
empathy is when you understand what they're going through, right? Sympathy is when you feel bad for them.
No. So
empathy is when you put yourself in their shoes.
No.
Correct?
Kind of. Empathy is when you haven't gone through the situation.
But you can
still
understand it.
Maybe understand it, or you can at least try to comprehend their perspective and feel for them. Sympathy is when you've gone through that thing in various ways, and then you also can feel for them.
So I empathize.
So empathy is when you're a coward and you've never lived it. Sympathy.
That's not true. That doesn't make you
a coward. Sympathy is when... No, I'm fucking around. Are we not on a comedy podcast?
We're on a comedy podcast.
Are we on a comedy podcast?
I quite often forget.
Parody Law. I was never in a video that did well.
26 mil, not a big deal.
Not bad. Yeah, that's when we were both like, oh, shit. She's so much more successful than me that I am so happy for her. And I'm like, all right, good. I'm glad this didn't fuck you up.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, so sympathy, empathy.
Yeah.
You can actually feel both depending on.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Go on.
Well, no, you go on. You were talking about... I can't remember what we were talking.
That's okay. You
were talking about some sympathy, empathy.
No, you literally brought up sympathy and empathy for...
Why were we talking about sympathy and empathy?
Well, I don't know, because that would be the booze taking over at this point. You're probably thinking of righteous dong, but you're not a bisexual.
Righteous dong,
No,
bisexual.
One of your listeners thinks you're half gay.
Well, I think so this is what you don't know, is most of my listeners are gay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do numbers on this pod.
Hopefully.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to break out of it.
You have a gay following?
A big gay following.
Boys,
most of my following is a foot fetish gay following. And I'm trying desperately to break out of that.
I was thinking about
they won't leave, dude.
I was going to if your following is down to springboard me into a decent OnlyFans career, I was thinking about doing some solo stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I had some friends that do lady friends that are doing good on solo OnlyFans.
Oh, dude.
And they're like, you should do it. I'm like, but you are ladies, and I'm a fella, and that is a different demo.
But, I mean, dude, there's, as I've learned from having this podcast, there is a market for us.
But how did the gay boys find you?
Because I'll explain.
And I say that as a term of endearment, fellas. I don't mean it.
Oh, they know that we respect them. Don't worry.
All right. I was like,
we respect you.
I was going to say,
guys.
brother, I've had
They're
some
the only
of
ones
my
who
friends,
watch me. Of course, I respect
some of my
them.
friends who are homosexuals be like, I've jacked off to you once or twice. I'm like, please never tell me that again.
Wow, that's crazy. They told you that?
Yeah, I was like, please literally never tell me that
gay
again.
guys are the horniest guys in the world.
They're next level. When women are like, you don't know the male fantasy or the male gaze, I'm like, you don't know homosexual men.
Yeah. My brother lives with a bunch of gay guys in Australia, dude, and the stories he tells me are fucking nuts.
Is your brother not gay?
Dude, my brother...
Your brother's...
I don't know if I should tell
Your brother is 18 hours away.
My brother is...
From...
My brother's presently not gay, but my brother did... I don't know if I should be saying this on a podcast. My brother did tell me that he went...
We're going to... Dude, hang on. Just for editing purposes. All right, go ahead.
My brother hangs out with... So he all his roommates are gay, right? And my brother goes to the gay bars with him. And my brother told me recently that he dressed up as a gay cowboy and went square dancing with all the gay guys. And then he was telling me, he was like, yeah, they're all so nice to me. And I was like, yeah, they want to fuck you, dude.
Yeah, they absolutely.
They all want to fuck you. And then my brother was hot chicking them.
Yeah.
He was like, no, they're just nice. And I was like, I can't believe you're hot chicking these.
He did hot chick.
Because I used to think that
Younger,
hot chicking was
brother.
exclusive to women. He's a twin.
Oh, twin brother.
Not identical.
Fraternal, of course.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
He's tanner. He's taller.
Okay.
And he's more willing to dress up as a gay cowboy.
I think your brother's gay.
No. Because here's the thing, is my brother, and this is a brilliant game plan that my brother has devised, is he goes to the gay bars, and he's, with all these gay guys, and they're all hitting on him.
Of course.
So he gets the validation from that.
Yeah.
But then, inevitably,
that's
all
empty
those gay
validation
guys.
if
No,
you're not gay.
but wait. It's first of all, it's not empty. It's validation's validation. But get this. So he gets hit on by all the gay guys.
We'll put a pin in that. Yeah.
We'll put a pin in that. We'll holster it.
Yeah.
So he gets hit on by all the gay guys, right? Validation's validation.
Yeah.
Gets hit on by all the gay guys, and then inevitably, all those gay guys have a straight girl who they bring with them.
And they're insanely
hot. And then
hot.
Teddy is sorry, I just said his name. Teddy's the only straight guy there. So then Teddy hooks up with a girl. So my brother goes to gay bars and gets more pussy than I do. How fucked up is that?
I don't know. That's the Mac v. Sog version of getting puss.
It's puss.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
And look, I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a lesbian who changes her mind. That's what I'm into.
That will be the Chinatown segment.
Oh, are we going?
Yeah, we're live from Chinatown, dude.
Shit.
Hey. Pre-recorded.
All right, this is the final leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're well on.
Chinatown's great.
Chinatown.
I'm a big fan of Chinatown.
Dude. I think we're both kind of aggressively full.
Kind of aggressively full?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, in terms of like food and drinks.
Like chicken and booze? Yeah.
I am
trying to find our
full.
last shot of booze here.
I haven't actually gone to a Chinese restaurant and actually eaten the food ever in my life, like a single time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because I'm such a picky eater. That's the first time I've ever gone and just not eaten just lo mein.
Hang on. In your whole life?
In my whole life.
This is the first time you went to a Chinese restaurant and was like, this food is not good?
No, it's the first. Well, I mean,
it was crazy because you were like, this chicken tastes bad. It was like, no, this
dude,
chicken
I feel
tastes
really
like
bad that
chicken.
I ordered an entire thing of chicken and then I had one piece and I was like, this is not good. I'm really sorry about ordering this.
Dude,
it was like $17.
I felt bad because I was like, oh, my guy's gonna be hungry.
No, I'm extremely full. We had 17 shots of sake, dude. There's no, and then like 40 shots of tea.
Last shot of
I'll share that with you.
Yeah,
if you
we're
want.
gonna.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 100%. That's the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm well on.
So am I.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, we're in China.
If I'm honest, I don't know if any of what we said is like lining up or anything at all.
No, well, okay. So we extensively talked about our love for Sambiru.
Love for Sambiru.
The girl on the
bus.
I have an amateur porn that did quite well that nobody can prove.
26 million
Nobody
views.
can prove it was me. Nobody can prove it was me.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't. And then now we're in Chinatown.
Yeah. So we have to find a groove that's not Sambiru or not inherently sexual.
We're just gonna let it rip. It's crazy that we went from the financial district of Chicago to a place that is hurting, dude.
Yeah.
Like that whole building was made of marble and other people's dreams.
We were in like the bank from Despicable Me.
All right.
Do you remember that building?
I do. There's cops.
I also want to say this. When we were filming at our previous location, Louis went to the bathroom, and then I immediately got accosted by a police officer who was like, "You can't be filming here right now.
Wasn't
this
a
is really bad."
That was a security guard.
Look, dude, he was a man of authority.
Dude,
he had a badge.
He fucked all the way off when I came back.
That is true. He was talking to me with he really laid his cock out to me, and then he saw you, and he was like, "All right, never mind." And he just he just scurried away.
He went to the other corner of the building. Dude, I finished ripping my piss, and I saw that guy walking towards you, and I was like, dog, if he's hassling my guy by the time I zip up, I'm going to absolutely handle this.
I'm glad, dude.
Yeah. What's up, dudes?
What's up? You know, when I worked at the Improv as, like, one of the door guys, my job was to, like, go up and tell people to stop heckling and shit, and it made me realize how bad of, like, a security guard I would be.
Yeah,
because I just like never interfered unless it was really bad.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the one time I did, I got yelled at by a huge black guy, and it just terrified me.
Was he already talking?
No, I've actually talked about this. There was a girl that was laughing.
You talked about this already?
I have. There was a girl that was laughing so hard that she was like slapping her friend in the face and
Hang
shit.
on, are we witnessing an ICE event? No, all right.
No, I don't think ICE is here.
In Chinatown?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe Chinatown.
I was going to
would
say
be the
that red
perfect
line
time.
stop had a
That is true.
healthy amount
We got
of
off at the
cops.
red line to come to Chinatown. By the way, this is our first time in Chinatown.
First time in Chinatown?
We got off at
We're
the red
doing
line
this.
in Chinatown, and there were about
They can't hear. That's why we have
there were about
mics.
11 ICE guys.
Yeah.
Dude, you said the sign-on
I was
bonus was
dabbing 'em all
$50K,
up.
and I need a new job. I seriously might become an ICE agent.
Yeah. You and I work in the trains.
Why don't we become a duo?
Yeah, no, we wouldn't take
That's
anybody
$100K
in.
between
Yeah.
the two of us.
The dynamic, the gruesome twosome of not deportation.
Yeah. I remember I was talking to a comic like
What's
2 years
crazy
ago.
is the podcast
Yeah.
should have been all of the conversations we had in between
I know,
the
dude.
podcast conversation.
Every
we
conversation
talked
we've
about
had
life. We
on
talked about
mic
who you like.
has
we,
been way worse.
We talked about who you want to nut in or
No,
on.
no, I do
We
not
talked
want to
about-
nut
We didn't
in
all
that
right.
person.
I said in or on.
You know
Also,
what?
this
She's
is-
not
this is
lesbian,
riffing, this
so
is
I'm
rolling
not into
with
her.
It. You got to go with it.
You're right.
The fact that you speed
Yes,
bumped
and.
it is now, I'm
That's
you know,
my
I'm
bad.
gonna pick up the slack and keep going for you. But
I want to nut on. No, I'm stoic now. I don't want to come on anybody.
dude, I think busting, making goo,
Making
jolly
goo.
good time. Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. But you can do
Yeah.
that on your own accord.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
It is not the same.
Making goo on your own is pretty good, but when you're making goo together, that is a good time.
I haven't made goo together in 9 months.
Really?
Yeah.
You're in a drought?
Yeah.
Brother, we're in Chinatown.
I know. I should.
This is a goo making town.
This is a goo making town. I'm waiting till I go to Japan on the 25th, though.
That's an insane. What? Why not make goo earlier?
Well, dude, I mean, we were kind of talking about this over lemon chicken that I didn't eat.
Yeah, we did. Well, we
you
did
know,
talk over it. Yeah.
You know, I'm looking for a wife, you know? I'm
Yeah,
looking
that's
for a
true.
lesbian wife, and
okay,
I haven't found the one.
Specifically, why? What is it about a lesbian that does it for you?
Well, I don't know. They keep looking at me.
Okay.
But I don't know. There's something unassuming
So you
about
just want to be
lesbians.
wanted. Like if a straight gal looked at you, like bus chick,
Mm,
but she was Asian, bus chick, but
well,
she's Asian.
Asian changes it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just like Asians.
Maybe the lesbian thing is like a forbidden fruit thing. I don't know.
But okay. All right.
But it's not a coincidence that the people that I've gotten along with the best and flirted with the most have been lesbians.
Well, maybe you just like
As I said, 3 people. That's
could
a
it be-
hypothesis.
could
It's
it
enough to
be
confirm.
that you like mean women.
They've
and
all been
you
nice.
you enjoy soft men.
I enjoy soft
And
men.
you just need a shoulder to cry on?
You know, Chris DiStefano has a quote where he's like, "I have sex with women, I fall in love with men."
Yeah, but he's like deeply closeted.
I'm not. But
I don't think you
I
can afford that deep a
understand-
closet.
no, I
All right.
can't. I can't afford a walk-in closet. I told that to a girl on a date once. A girl on a date once, and this is the one who got away. I used to play naked chess with her. She asked
What
me.
the fuck is that?
It's where you're playing chess while you're naked.
Absolutely ass naked?
Yeah.
From the get-go?
Yeah. Well, we were already naked, and then we decided to play chess.
Did you guys have sex already?
No, we did not.
How
Because
did-
I hadn't been tested.
So you guys got naked in the intent to have sex, and then you're like, I haven't been tested?
And then our backup plan was like, do you want to play chess?
Was she Asian?
No.
That I think you might like autistics.
I might like autistics.
Yeah.
I think there was definitely something up with this
Something
girl.
there.
Yeah.
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 Because you were...
Dude, I took an autism test though. I'm not autistic.
Did you pass?
I failed.
Okay,
I'm not autistic.
At all?
No. I mean, I'm a little bit, but
That's fair.
I'm actually really not. I by the way, autism is super hack now. I don't know if you know that.
No, I mean, it's a real thing. What's up, fellas?
How's it going, guys?
You guys want to get in on this? What are you doing? Come on, we're hanging out. Come on, dude. You got a cigarette? That fucking rules. God damn it, dude.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Hello. I mean, we're keeping Chinatown shiny.
Yeah, every comic. Have you noticed that every single comic is autistic?
No. Well, yeah, the hacks.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of people.
There's a few that are aggressively autistic and they're diagnosed.
But the ones that are aggressively autistic don't really talk about it. But then there are ones that are just like regular people.
Because they are, dude. They don't need to talk about it. They walk in a room
I know,
and we all go, yeah, we know.
There's so many comics that are just like regular people and they're like,
they're
I'm autistic.
lying, dude.
I know, but it's like enough with the autism.
Very hard to be different.
It's like so cool to be different. And it's so cool to be afflicted now.
I don't agree. I think
really
fitting right in's cool. Trying
but
is cool.
But that's what fitting in is now.
Being autistic.
Yeah, that is seriously.
Not according
fitting
to the
in
new
now
regime.
Is being autistic and being oppressed. Those are like the two cool things. Those are both and also having baggy pants.
Okay.
Those are the three things that you need.
Baggy clothing coming back is pretty cool.
Doesn't that bother you?
No, I grew up in an era where baggy clothes were kind of cool already.
That's not.
You take the first poll because I don't want to be rude.
Yeah. This is really going to enhance the rest of the podcast.
Well, we're already fucking hammered. The best conversations happen in between, I think the first leg was good. That's good.
Yeah, we started off hot.
Yeah. And then we got sincere.
But the good news is with this podcast is that ultimately nobody really does listen.
I thought you said 400 gay guys listen.
400 gay guys initially click to see if my feet are out, and then once they see that my feet are not out, they immediately click away.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Maybe we could tease them.
So nobody...
I'll send some feet pics for the thumbnail.
Look into the camera. Go ahead and say that.
I'll send some feet pics for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
And that's the hook line.
Yeah.
You do that?
That'll get them. How's it going?
What's up, guys? We're just talking about Chinatown.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? You want to talk about Chinatown? Come on.
Do you want to get in?
Just like
do you
30
get in on
seconds
this?
about Chinatown.
We can't hear you. Yeah, get in here.
You gotta talk on the mic. Come here. What's your name? Priscilla? Priscilla, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the pod, Priscilla.
Here, anything you want to say about Chinatown? Come here.
You have to
talk
in
the mic.
Okay. Yes, me and my family, we love it here. We love the culture. We love the food. We love, just the energy here. Everybody's really friendly.
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome. Thank you, Priscilla.
I couldn't agree more,
Appreciate
Priscilla.
it.
This is our
Thank you
first
so
time in
much.
Chinatown, and we really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you, Priscilla. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's great.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for
have
being
a great
on the
night,
podcast.
Priscilla.
Thank you. There it is.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
The number one reason, can I tell you why I do this podcast?
Because you want to be the Anthony Bourdain of our time?
There are two reasons I did the podcast, all right? It's that and also the community.
Yeah.
Chicago
does
I would have
rule.
never gotten to meet Priscilla if it weren't for the podcast.
I know, and you're wicked hard.
But now
dude.
me and Priscilla are compatriots.
She'll never be
Dude,
able
I
to
will
see
say this, though. I've done a lot of, the podcast.
Uh-huh.
I think a lot about how, me, Jackson, Matt, Sam, Drew, we all have, different trajectories within comedy, and, we're all doing, Jackson has a mic and a show.
Uh-huh.
Sam is just elite, so he gets everything.
Yeah, sure.
Matt's Jewish.
Yeah. He's running it all from behind
Exactly.
the scenes.
Matt's been doing well the whole time.
Uh-huh.
When it gets cold in the winter, we'll blame Matt.
Uh-huh.
But and I have the podcast.
Right.
And by virtue of that, I actually have talked to a lot of comics.
Yeah.
Sneakily.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Sneakily?
Yeah.
That's not good.
And a lot of comics will be like, "Oh, I didn't know you were not a total freak until I did your podcast."
No, what's crazy is
because I'm kind of a recluse outside of this.
No, I think you are a total freak. Having getting
Still?
to know you and what you're into, both as hobbies and sexually speaking.
Oh.
Absolute freak.
I think sexually I'm pretty vanilla.
Really?
I feel like we keep coming back to sex, but that's most of my podcast.
Well, no, it is, but
yeah.
Well, no, this segment has been. We got Priscilla talking about how much Chinatown rules, dude.
That is true, and Chinatown does rule.
Yeah, look at how jacked that guy is over there. That guy probably rules at climbing.
Asian people are very good at climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it.
Dude, if it weren't for comedy, I would not live in America. I would be in Japan or Europe, and I would just live near a climbing gym, and I would just, live my days out just climbing.
Just do that then.
I can't.
Why?
Because, my passion, my art, my craft.
Yeah.
You know?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going? jack guy.
That guy, you are jacked.
You have very nice muscles.
Look at that. You're a good looking dude.
Yeah.
You've been working out for a year? 1 year. That's crazy. And you look like that? Good for you, buddy.
You have
That's
great
impressive.
triceps.
That's 1 year? Keep it going, buddy.
Asian genetics are on another level.
That's awesome. Good on you, buddy. That's impressive.
God, I want to
Have a good night. That rules, man. That guy's crazy.
Yeah, good
That's
for that
1
guy.
year of fitness. We're so boned.
I always wonder
If they figure out how to aim.
They will. Don't worry.
That's crazy. That guy rules, dude.
I
Did you see how jacked he was from
Yeah, I
afar?
saw how jacked he was.
He walked by us.
The way
dude.
the light was hitting his triceps.
It's doing him all kinds of favors.
Yeah.
Go on.
I always wonder, because at what age are you at your physical peak? Because I'm not quite a man.
29 to 34.
29 to 34,
Yeah.
you think?
No, I know.
Because in the NFL, they would say, 26, 27.
Yeah, about that.
That's when a running back is in his prime.
That's a brutal sport.
It is a brutal sport,
the
but I
one
mean, what
that's like-
better of an indicator of your physical prime than the most brutal sport?
I don't know, literally every other physical fitness test out there.
So, do you think you're beyond your physical prime yet?
Yeah.
You think you're past it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Brother, I've snapped a knee in half.
Oh, I'm sorry
I've
about that.
split an ear open.
Split an ear open?
Yeah, oh yeah.
When?
I've what?
When?
2019?
We're doing what?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh, shit. Of
Yeah.
course you do jujitsu.
I did jiu-jitsu. Nick Emeka might be the only guy in the city I know that still does it who's doing comedy. And if I'm wrong, then anybody else come and slap and tap and see what's up. But
Fair enough.
yeah. No, jiu-jitsu fucked me all the way up for a long time. It rules, but I don't know. It doesn't. If you want to be like a creative type, you can be a humble warrior and like whoop ass and whatnot. But like the minute you get a life-changing injury, you gotta put your priorities in line.
Yeah.
I was like, I could have trained back to being a mediocre jiu-jitsu practitioner, but I was like, no, I want to be a comedian. That's what I've been trying to do.
Dude, doesn't it suck how many things you have to sacrifice to do comedy?
Yeah.
It really sucks. I can't have a dog. I probably can't have a wife for a while. I probably can't have kids for a while.
Yeah.
I probably can't be in the physical peak, condition. I can get really good at golf. That's the thing that I can do concurrently.
Okay.
I probably can't do tennis, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. There's so many things you have to sacrifice.
It's pretty
comedy.
tough, yeah.
And it's like, like we were saying earlier, like you can't live in the woods.
Not yet.
You have to be in a metropolitan area to do comedy. If you like hiking and you like the outdoors and you also want to do comedy, too bad, man. You got to live in a city.
Sure, yeah. I know some people who do like online comedy and they're doing
That's
fine.
not the same.
It's not.
No.
No.
Nothing beats in person.
Dude, stand up, as far as like performing comedy live is concerned, I don't think anything beats stand up. Like improv's
Isn't
great.
that sick?
Sketch is great.
Isn't stand up awesome?
But stand up as far as comedy is I think the best done live. Now, here's the thing. I think there are comedy movies or sketch shows that are as good or funnier. But it's like, nah, man, that live from the source stand up is awesome.
I was going to say, like, those might be cool to consume. Or maybe as cool to consume, but it's not A, it's not live, and then B, like when you're an actor, also I'm not really an actor, I don't know, but when you're an actor and it's like, okay, you do your scene, they say cut, and then you're on to the next thing. I've worked on a film set. I've seen the process.
Yeah.
That's not even close to stand up. Like stand up is like you are in the moment, this is happening, go. Everything is happening at once. You're present, you have to be there on stage. There's nothing like it in the world.
It's a one-man show going the other way.
I often get upset.
I'm starting to think those guys weren't Chinese.
No, those guys are definitely Japanese or Korean.
Yeah.
What I kind of get upset sometimes about how like I love stand-up more than anything in the world, and stand-up's not that cool. But then you do stand-up and it's fun, and you're like, oh shit, this is like the coolest thing in the world.
Well, because it's a dopamine hit.
I know, yeah, dude. It's like doing stand-up
it just floods your brain.
When you do stand-up and it goes well, it's like the craziest drug
in
the entire fucking world.
I would say people
for like 10 minutes.
who've done heroin or anything harder would be like, it's not like as powerful as that, but the ongoing drip.
But the thing with stand-up is like, like when you do heroin, it's just like you inject it into your veins and that's it. You don't really have to work for it. But stand up is like you wrote these jokes.
Let me tell you,
practice these jokes.
Sometimes you got to work for it.
This is true. I've
Those
never done heroin. I've never
themselves.
gone through the process of buying heroin, so I truly can't answer on this.
I truly can't talk on this. It's a little bit harder than signing up for an open mic.
But I'm talking about show.
Sure.
But also killing at a mic is pretty sick. But
yeah.
Some of the best nights I've ever had are at mics.
Well, I don't want to be mean.
That's all I have. That's all I have.
Yeah, but you're on the up and up.
Eventually. Dude, I tell everybody when they're like, I want to see you do stand up, or when they're like, are you good? And I always say like, I'll be good in 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, I literally told somebody today. Because they, sorry to the Monday show I'm about to do. They're like, me and my friends are going to come check you out Monday. I was like, you should wait till Zanies.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
I was like, you should wait till one of the Zanies
Well, that's why I accosted the girl who followed me to the show. And I was like, this is not a good environment for comedy.
Yeah, but then you told Bus Girl, I'm going to get drunk in front of you now and climb all over this place.
Yeah, I did do that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So are you guys still chatting?
She's still flirting and DMing and, all that stuff.
Were you beating her back with a stick?
No. Oh, well, yeah. Shout out Chinatown.
Yeah,
Sorry that
Hey.
What's up? How's it going?
We're just making friends. What's up, dude? You want to say something about Chinatown? I like it. You like it? Can we get you on camera saying that?
Please, come on.
All right.
Come on, please.
Maybe next time, dude.
All right, that's fair.
Cool, dude.
We're probably the biggest ambassadors for Chinatown in the last,
I got to tell you.
2 weeks.
I would say so. We're putting this place back on the map.
Yeah.
Before a certain president wipes it off the map.
That's true.
Yeah.
Trump's going to come for Chinatown, dude. What's it like to be so jacked but anti-Trump? That's got to be like an incredible niche.
Well, in the inner city Chicago gyms, it's all pretty liberal out here. Like even the most problematic looking guys in the gym are like getting juiced up, but they're like, people should have a choice about their lives. I'm like, all right, but in rural Michigan, I would hear a lot of like, I like what they're doing. Pete Hegseth's got a good head on his shoulder. People should be trimming their beard more. But no, I often talk about how conservative passing I am, and how like
you and I both.
Yeah, for sure, but for different reasons.
True.
You look like you run stuff. I look like I make stuff happen.
I look like I'm the head of a committee, but
you look like you tell me how to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you slide.
But you're the guy that makes it happen.
Yeah, you slide an envelope across the desk, and I have somebody read it to me.
I'm wearing a tight-fitting suit.
Right.
And you're wearing a bulletproof vest.
Fitting suit.
Yeah.
And I go, you got it, boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Dude, I think now that the MAGA base is kind of split because of the Epstein files, you are actually seeing gun-toting Americans flexing the Second Amendment for the first time ever since maybe 1776 on why regular dudes having guns is a threat to the country. And I don't know, when I see or hear Texas National Guardsmen being deployed anywhere else out of Texas, I'm like, yeah, dude, play that game with the Michigan militia. Those guys have been praying.
Have they?
For this. Yeah.
How big is the Michigan militia?
I'd say it's a couple hundred, but they're well armed and well organized.
Oh yeah, they're ready.
And I mean, when I say well armed and well organized, I mean dog, they've been role playing this for decades.
They're just practicing.
They're famously, I think, maybe the most well-known militia in the country.
Really?
To the point where they
Does every state have a militia?
I'm sure of it, but the Michigan militia is borderline. It's almost like a small business at this point. Because they exported guys to Alaska to stand up their militia.
Oh wow! You guys are sending reinforcements?
Well, no, it's sending advisors. So Alaska's how do we do what you boys do? And they sent guys from the Michigan militia
So you'd say it's a well-regulated militia?
Absolutely, yeah.
Whoa.
And not the National Guard either. So, what's up, guys? Hey, how's it going?
I had no idea that Michigan would be a safe haven.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, the state police in Michigan, if a Michigan militia member is pulled over in rural Michigan, there's more likely that guys from the militia show up as backup faster than other state trooper units would.
Can they make citizens arrests? Is that what they do?
We can make citizens arrest, dude. I don't like how that
Have
guy's
you ever,
looking.
dude, you seem like the kind of guy who's made a citizen's arrest.
Not a chance.
Really?
No.
Dude,
it's fucking
It's on my life
moronic.
bucket list is to make a citizen's arrest.
Well, we got to do it, but
I'm not going to do it in Chinatown. Jesus.
I'm going to try to get I'll try and pay one of those ladies for some sex, and then you
arrest you?
You can arrest me.
It's a conflict of interest.
This is America, so you might have to arrest her.
That is true.
Yeah. all of our boys are doing comedy in Saudi Arabia now.
That is true. What do you think about that? Would you take a check?
Nah.
Oh, I would do it immediately.
A heartbeat?
Yeah.
No, I thought about it.
I need money, man.
I just
if they paid me $1,000, I'd be like, sure.
Oh, well, I guess it's because like
I'll do
right,
Mackle gay.
In this what if game, you'd be good enough to be booked there. So I'm like, dude, if you were good enough to be booked on that lineup, you could probably work around the country enough to
you
make
probably
money.
don't. That's the thing is like everybody that's doing it doesn't need it.
Yeah, it's insane.
They're all already millionaires.
If it was a lineup of like this just in from Saudi Arabia, and it was like everybody's up and coming comic, like, you know what I mean? Like the 5 best people we know from this scene: L.A., New York, and Austin. So there's 20 comics, and literally like we know them, but the rest of the country was like, who? I'd be like, yeah, guys. Go get your blood money.
Go get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hey, how about you guys take some of our money, our tax money, back from the Saudis and bring it here?
A lot of people are really mad at Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Old Billy Boozebag.
That does suck. I have no defense for that. That does suck.
My only defense is the Kirk Cousins defense. Are you familiar?
Yeah, he's a fucking retard?
No. Well, two things can be true. The Kirk Cousins defense is
I went to college with Kirk Cousins.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You were at the same college as Kirk Cousins?
Michigan State, 2010 to 2014.
Did you interact with Kirk?
Yeah, a couple times.
You interacted with Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, and Draymond Green.
Why are we not talking about that?
I don't know. You didn't bring it up. You're not really good at asking questions about me.
No,
I've
my
just
podcast sucks,
shoehorning things
I'm
in
sorry.
about myself.
I'm really bad at this.
The most interesting thing so far is a faceless video of me maybe fucking.
That's pretty interesting. 26 million?
26 million?
All right. So
some would say 20 million more.
The Kirk Cousins rule is that if you're supporting for your family, it's okay.
Okay.
Because that's how he justifies getting huge contracts. So now talk about how you've interacted with Kirk Cousins and Draymond Green.
Yeah, but he's never been offered to play football in Saudi Arabia.
That's true, but he would take it, though. He would definitely take it.
He's saying that because he's very religious, in the point where Jesus said it is harder for a camel to walk through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. And so in Kirk Cousins' mind, now that he's making a shit ton of money as an athlete and somebody who believes in Jesus and God, he's probably justifying it in his own simple way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
That's how Bill Burr could do it.
No, Bill Burr has never once been a fucking lovable dumbass that was just like spending his nights at clinics. What are the humane societies for dogs?
Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, dude. Bill Burr's out there. He was like, dude, I'm fucking chicks. I'm being single.
Fucking chicks.
Oh, dude, now I found a lady I like.
Well, okay, but
I'm slowing down.
You interacted with Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
Were you in class with him?
No, never class, but just like around campus, like certain extracurriculars.
You bumped into him?
Yeah.
How was he as a guy?
It was cool. He is kind of a simple fella, from what I could tell.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, not a lot of glimmer behind the eyes.
Did you ever think like this guy's going to be in the show?
Not really. Like, he was a good quarterback for us. But it's like, even when he went to Minnesota, he was a backup for a year. I always liked him. I thought he was great. He definitely set the tone for Michigan State to dominate the next year. And I will say, Connor Cook's a douchebag. Don't like that guy.
Who's Connor Cook?
Connor Cook was the starting quarterback after Cousins for a few years. We actually won the Rose Bowl with Connor Cook. But it's like because the rest of the team was incredible.
Uh-huh.
Connor Cook was a competent enough quarterback for the team, but the rest of the team really kept him going. But he was so much of an asshole, he never made captain.
What a bitch.
Yeah, what a total bitch. And then there's some other stuff like out of public, I don't know, public image, camaraderie or decency. I won't talk out of pocket about him.
Okay.
But he and I have had some personal disagreements.
You
I
and
didn't
Connor?
care for. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, I'll say this about him. He's a fucking douche. I do not like him.
Okay.
He's a piece of shit. I won't say what he did.
Shout out Connor Cook.
For me to say that, but I'm like, yeah, Connor Cook's an asshole in my book.
Fuck you, Connor Cook.
Yeah, fuck you, Connor Cook.
You're a dick in my book, Connor
Big
Cook.
old dumbass, dude.
And
Like, I was
Draymond
happy
Green?
to hear he's second string in an arena football team now. Yeah.
So that's how you know you hate
and
him.
Then
is
I
you,
also
is you like personally know
Well,
his,
I got the
his
whole reason
landing
I got
place?
jacked was to make it with his sister.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, all
Wow.
right, dog, like you're a piece of shit. I'm gonna get absolutely
That's
ripped
great
up.
motivation.
Sergey ripped up. Sergey Jokovic met his sister. We hit it off. We went to Cabo.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I would have believed that.
No, I know. But I can't. I couldn't do that to your listeners.
You
but
can.
No, I would never.
Yeah.
But Connor Cook's sister is absolute smoke show.
Shout out Connor Cook's
Yeah, but
sister. God,
I'm sure if it
beautiful.
runs in the family, she might be an anti-Semite as well.
She's an anti-Semite.
You've heard it here first.
Which means she is not a friend of the pod.
Not
we are a
a friend of the pod.
pro-Jewish pod.
Yeah, pro-Jewish
Because I am
pod.
5% Jewish. On my mom's side, which means I'm 100%.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You could get, yeah.
That is 100%.
Yeah, I know.
That's true,
You
yeah.
could go on birthright and they'd give you a tar.
I had guys coming to my gym and they put the Torah on my big vein.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like,
But so Draymond Green, you interacted with
yeah,
Draymond
Draymond
Green?
rules.
Dude,
Now, that's
no
the other
way.
way. That's the other way around. I will say, as much
That's
as
so sick.
Connor Cook sucks, Draymond Green is the best hang of all time.
Tell me about all
Best
this,
hang of all
please.
time.
How did you interact with him? Where did you interact
All right,
with him?
so-
What happened?
So I graduated in December 2014. Transferred student. Draymond at that point had done a year with the Golden State Warriors.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't quite know that yet. Like, I wasn't a huge basketball fan, but like I knew who he was. We were at a place called Rick's Bar in East Lansing, Rick's American Cafe, for those who know. And my best friend, Adam Devine, and I, not to be confused with workaholics, Adam Devine, different guy. This guy's a doctor and crushing it. But we were down there. Draymond's down there with his girlfriend at the time. Everybody's partying. It's like one of the bigger partying bars in East Lansing at the time. My buddy bought Draymond a shot. He's like walking up with 2 shots, and Draymond like swings back from the bar, knocks my buddy, knocks both shots into my buddy, spills them on him. I'm like, oh shit, that's not cool. They were like big Michigan, like Michigan does mixer shots, so they're like in tumblers. Knocked them all over my buddy. My buddy like turns around being like, oh fuck, dude, he knocked into me. That fucking sucks. And I was like, I was well on enough where I'm like, that's fucking rude.
Mhm.
So I go up and I like tap him on the shoulder.
Did you know it was Draymond Green?
No, I had
Okay.
no idea. I had no idea. Like, because I was like kind of a moron
Yeah.
at the time. Like when it comes to sports and like who Draymond was. And he wheels around. I go, start pointing up to him. He's so fucking massive. And go, yo, dude, my buddy just bought you and him shots. All he wanted to do was take a shot with you, but you backed up and knocked him all over him, spilling drinks on him, making him look like a dumbass. And like Draymond like put his hands up. And like for a guy who's so famously known for like talking shit and being hostile and being an asshole, I swear to God, he just goes, oh, dude, I'm sorry, my bad. Like, apologized immediately.
Whoa.
And I point at my buddy who's still, like, holding the drinks, and the drinks are all over him. I'm like, yeah, dude, you did that. No, you just want. So he goes up, Draymond Greens it, snaps his finger 3 times or whatever, points at the bartender, and then points at me and my buddy, like, drinks.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes, like, 2. So we get shots and a beer. So we take shots with him, and then we have beers. And then we're sitting in, for anybody that knows Rick's, it's at the end of the bar on, if you walk down the stairs, the right side, at the end of the bar right before, like, the guy's side bathroom, in the, like, little archway that goes between 2 sides of the bar. So that part of the bar. We're sitting there. His girlfriend at the time sitting there. Me and my buddy are drinking with him. And we start shooting the shit, dude. And I swear to God, I'm not joking. We're talking about, like, dreams. And at this point, he's already on the Golden State Warriors, like crushing it in the NBA. I'm like, dude, someday we're gonna be so awesome, and we're both gonna be from Michigan State. And then and he's well on. He was pretty drunk at the time, and he's smiling and grinning. He's like, fuck yeah. He's like, what do you want to do, Louis? I was like, dude, someday I want to be on SNL. and we start drinking and we cheers to it. And like he's already in the NBA.
Achieved his dream.
Yeah, he's in the
That's
NBA.
hilarious.
But then he goes, man, someday, Lou, you're gonna be on SNL. And I'm like, yeah, someday, Draymond, you're Draymond Green. And like we just
You're doing great, man.
Yeah, I was like, he's already in the NBA, but no, it was pretty cool. We finished our beers, we cheersed it. He had his girlfriend at the time. That's like the only real interaction. You know, I remember I went to games, but like, no, dude. That's what, like, I'll stand for him forever.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's like, Draymond's a piece of shit, I'm like, not if you're in the right environment. He's a good dude. He's talking shit on the court because that's part of the game.
Draymond is one of those guys that I would love to have as a teammate. He's like a Brad Marchand. I don't know if you know who that is.
No, I don't.
He's a hockey player.
Okay.
But
is Brad still playing?
Yeah, Brad's still playing.
Okay, cool.
He's one of those guys that's like you hate to play against him, but if he's on your team, you're like, oh, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need that guy.
You do.
A force multiplier. He talks shit.
It's like we were saying before, the honest guy that you need on your team.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's so cool that you got to interact with Draymond Green.
Yeah, Draymond. That made up for how much Connor Cook sucked. What's up, guys? You want to talk about Chinatown? No?
That's fair.
You know what? All right, that's fair. Have a good night.
I remember I had a physics teacher named Mrs. Barzilai, and she taught 2 NFL players.
Oh, fuck
She taught Josh Cribbs and Vernon Davis.
God damn.
Are you familiar with the two?
No.
Vernon Davis was a really good tight end on the 49ers.
All right.
They got to a Super Bowl. They didn't win, but they got to a Super Bowl, and he was really good.
All right.
And then Josh Cribbs was a guy in the Browns who basically just got concussed. And she was like,
that sucks.
And I remember she told us in high school, she was like, I taught Josh Cribbs and Vernon Davis, and all the boys in my class were like, what? Are you kidding me? Because they were both like active players at that time.
Yeah.
And then she gave us the tea. She was like, Vernon Davis was a huge fucking asshole, and he was like a piece of shit, and we were like, damn, that sucks because he's really good at football.
Yeah.
And then she was like, Josh Cribbs was the sweetest kid I've ever had. And we were like, damn, that sucks because he just got obliterated on a punt return.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. Dude, it sucks how like people can be really good and then, you know, they do their thing and they're not great at it.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, it's the kind of thing with comedy where you see somebody on stage and you're like, I don't think you're funny at all, but you're a cool guy. But the Draymond thing is nice because he's good, obviously good at basketball, and then you interact with him off the court and you're just like, oh, okay, this is awesome.
Yeah,
that's like the dream. Where it's like they said, don't meet your heroes, and you met your hero.
I've met a couple of my heroes, dude. I haven't met one yet that sucks ass.
Who have you met that like fulfilled your expectations?
Recently Gillis. Gillis ruled.
Dude, can you talk about that? You don't have to, but
I can.
Because you DM'd, I DM'd you about it, and I was like,
shit.
"How was that?"
Okay.
And you were like, "He's one of the bros."
He is.
Which I expected nothing less, but
like,
it's really cool to hear about it.
He legitimately cordial dude. Like I got in with a vouch from a guy he respects a lot, so it's like that ruled. So it's like us being there was already like vetted. So it was like guard was down. But then, like, at the end of the night, Johnny Mockney and I got to just, like, hang out for, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. It was just him and Johnny and I, like, knocking back some beers, shooting the shit. And he's like, dude, he's, like, still super new to this level of success. So, like, all the clubs we're trying to get into and, like, the bookers and, like, we commiserated with him on, like, getting into some clubs that he didn't. And he's still like, oh, fuck that booker. I'm like, brother, we're in your green room at like an arena right now.
That's so nuts.
And he's like, yeah, but fuck that. And, you know, like in a funny, only a comic that remembers the sting of rejection could be that like funny about.
Yeah.
But we're just shooting the shit, riffing. Like, I asked him if he'd been tapped by the CIA, and we had a chuckle, and he's like, nah, nothing like that. A couple more inside jokes, and then like. At the end of the night, like, it was like kind of getting quiet. Like the green room was clearing out. The guy who got us in was like, "I'm going back to the hotel. Like, don't overstay. You're welcome." And we're like, "We won't." So like, we finished our beers. So we did the Midwestern like knee slap. Like, well, we should go. And he was like, "No, you guys are cool. You can stay."
What?
Yeah. And then I was like, "No shit. Can I get another round?" He's like, "Yeah, get another round."
Oh, that's so cool.
So we cracked another, and then we were just like riffing bits, talking about shit we like, and like I wish I could say it was like way more profound, but he's just a down ass dude who made it successful.
I mean, that's the best case scenario.
Yeah. You
don't want it to be like this like holier than thou thing. You just want it to be like, oh, it's just a cool guy.
Yeah, it'd be like legitimately any one of the bros here that like made it who also didn't then shove their head up their ass. Like, that's how it would be. It was so cool. Like, and then, you know, he talked about how, like, overwhelming it kind of can be, but, like, if you meet him with, like, regular dude energy, that's what you get met with.
Yeah.
And it was super cool. And then, like, I also didn't know any of the NHL stars or anything. Like, I'm not great at knowing other famous people. I was like, I don't know who the fuck these bros are.
Yeah, you didn't know who Brad Marchand was?
Yeah, I didn't. Like, yeah, I probably wouldn't. But there were other, like, superstars in that green room.
Really?
Yeah, I guess.
Where were you?
We were at Little Caesars, and I don't know if they were young Red Wings players or young, like, Tennessee Panthers. Is that right?
No. Carolina?
No, NHL. The
Nashville Predators?
Nashville Predators. They might have been Predators. Hey, they might have been Predators.
Nice.
No, but they were like 19-year-old bros, and they were. And I was like, sorry, man. Like, they went up to old Sammy Talent, and Sam was like, sorry, man, I don't watch hockey. He's like, why would you watch hockey, bro? And like just like
they said that?
Yeah, they were like, why would you? And then
that's so cool.
And then one of them came up to me and they're like, dude, your fucking back is out of control. And then like kept walking, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
What does that mean? Like you're jacked?
Like jacked, yeah.
Whoa.
Like they were looking
you
at
had
my
an NHL
flank.
player told you that?
Yeah, and then
that's pretty sick.
Because the guys were not that big. They were like,
yeah, NHL players are kind of like lanky.
Yeah, like off skates,
mm-hmm.
probably like. The tallest one was like 5'9", 5'10".
Whoa.
So it's like in skates they're like maybe 5'11", 6 foot.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, they were like little bros.
But they'll fuck you up.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, no, I'd kill them.
No, not on the ice though.
No, not on the ice.
Yeah,
but in the green room, I was like, brother, grab my shirt. Like, do your locker box bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not sliding out here. But no, I don't know, man. I wish I could say it was like more profound or more cool, but he was just down ass dude. Got some cool pictures, got to chop it up with him for a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then part of my brain was like, all right, this won't be the only time we interact. So, yeah, no.
I think that's part of the allure of Shane Gillis and why he's had such a meteoric rise is because he's just a dude.
Yeah.
He's just a cool dude.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go to his head, and he's aware about that.
Well, and then, like, you know, we'll get sincere about this. He's like, he turned down Saudi Arabia.
Good.
And he turned down, like, a decent paycheck. And he's making, like, a shit ton of money already. But then he's also like, no, these guys, like, had a hand in 9/11.
Yeah. And
they have a hand in modern-day slavery.
On the last Matt and Shane's Secret podcast, he was like, I'm glad that the UN has finally come out and declared what Israel is doing is a genocide.
Yeah.
Because I can now finally, like, reinforce my belief in that.
Yeah, dude. And it's so funny because, like, I get what he said was, like, out of pocket, but not, like, if I'm being honest, we're wearing these hats in Chinatown.
That is true. How's it going?
Hey, guys. How do you guys feel about Chinatown? You want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about Chinatown?
You can get...
All right.
This is
you
big.
Want to say pro
you can
Chinatown
become famous.
Stuff?
Yes.
You just got to say pro Chinatown stuff.
My name is Abril. I'm from Mexico. Hello.
Shout out Mexico.
What are you doing, guys?
We're just talking about how much we like Chinatown.
Oh, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
You know,
bring the mic closer.
A lot of culture, and
shout out.
We went to a restaurant to eat a lot of ramen.
Oh hell yeah!
Ramen's great.
Sorry guys, my English is not good enough.
You're all right.
Muy
You're doing
bueno.
great.
Yeah, you think so?
Si.
Thank you. I'm here because I'm visiting my family.
Oh, nice.
All right. Do you want to give a final shout out or where people can find you if they want to?
Oh, a little bit more slow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you have any final words for anybody that might see you? Anything you want to say?
This is going out to millions of people.
Example?
Like, my name's Louis. You can follow me on Instagram at... Yeah.
Like, AbrilZR, Instagram.
Oh, there it is. All right. Perfect.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Oh, there it is.
Gracias.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.
Take it easy.
God, dude, we're such good parts of this community.
I got to tell you, all you got to do is put a camera out.
People are very forthcoming.
Some people are like, what are they doing?
I know.
I went out during the pandemic, and boy, howdy, during those protests.
Really?
Yeah, people just they come up, they got things to say.
Yeah. People love a camera, man.
Oh yeah.
And when I'm at work, because my job is social media manager, when I pull out the camera, people are like, "What are you doing? Huh?
What are you up to?
Can I be a part of this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Do you want to?"
We could get you a job at Barstool. You want to be a Barstool guy?
Dude, my buddy works at Barstool.
Who's it, Connor? Mook man.
Shout out Sante.
Shout out Sante.
Do you have a connection with Barstool?
I mean, kinda. Like it's all from the same guy.
Can you please get me a job at Barstool?
Brother, I'm trying to get me a job there. But yeah, I'll try.
Work on you first. And
yeah,
then get
no,
to me.
I mean, I'll try. Like
I am gonna be jobless in about 2 months, but that's okay.
all right, yeah, you
Don't
can
worry
have
about
a
me.
job first.
Don't
You
worry
can
about
have
me.
it first.
I'm doing great in comedy, so it's.
Yeah.
I make about $200 a month doing comedy.
Yikes, dude. That's good.
Yeah, that's enough to pay for. I'd say like 3 weeks of groceries.
Yeah, but you said you're dangerously under eating.
Not I didn't say dangerously. You took
No,
that
I'm
jump.
saying that.
I'm just at the point where I go to Mariano's and I go to the food bar and I put mashed potatoes and chicken into the soup thing, the soup cup, and then I do it secretively and I cup it so it's only $4.99. So you get a whole meal for $4.99.
All right, but brother,
That's the point I'm
you
at.
could get a sack of russet potatoes and a whole chicken for like $10.
Yes, you could. What do you mean a whole chicken? Like a rotisserie?
Yeah, well, a cooked
No, rotisserie is like
chicken's like
in itself.
$6.99.
No way.
Yeah, at Mariano's.
Really?
Yeah.
I should know that because I was really hungover the other day, and I went to Mariano's and I went to Whole Foods and I got a rotisserie chicken.
Brother, you can't be struggling and then go to the grocery store.
Well,
Aldi's.
Mariano's was out of.
Are you too good for Aldi?
My car's broken.
So
I don't
you
have
can't
that
get
many
to
options,
Aldi?
bro.
All right. So
I was hungover and I had to walk to Mariano's. They didn't have any rotisserie chicken, so then I
Right.
walked to Whole Foods, which is across the street, and I got a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
And that was my meal for the day.
Sure. Yeah. I mean
I feel like that's pretty economical.
that's very good. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's up there. You need to
bad.
live closer to Little Caesars.
Well, no, what I need to do is I need comedy to pan out.
Well, yeah.
Well, my plan is, I talked to, Damon Howard.
I do.
I told him that I was looking for a wife, and
Mhm.
he reached out to a friend of his named Athena,
Yeah.
and he sent a picture to Athena.
Goddess
and
of War.
Beautiful. Apparently, she is now networking with her friends, showing that picture around, and eventually I will have an affluent, above 5'8" Asian wife.
Right, because he knows a bunch of
And
tall
she will
Asian
be able
ladies.
to well, Athena does.
Oh.
Anyway, how's it going? Do you want to talk about how much you love Chinatown?
Yeah, or just
Dude,
anything.
Get in this.
Do you have hard opinions on anything?
Introduce yourself.
Get in here.
Introduce
Say
yourself.
your name, buddy. What's your name, bud?
My name is Jesus.
Yeah, talk to the. What's your name?
Jesus? Well, that's my middle name.
Get down here so we can see you on
Oh,
camera.
my bad.
Jesus.
Jesus. that's my
Welcome to
middle
the
name.
pod, Jesus.
Thank you.
How's it going?
It's going all right. Well, we just finished eating some. We just finished eating some great Japanese Korean barbecue over here at Chubby Cattle.
They have
Amazing
Japanese stuff here
food. Hell yeah, they got Japanese
in
food.
Chinatown.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How was it?
It was great. It was expensive as hell though, but it was great. It
Yeah.
was worth it though. Honestly,
Yeah.
it was worth it.
Yeah, dude. The food here is so good.
I know.
Hell
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Dr. Pepper, what's up, dude?
These hats were very affordable though.
Where are they? How much were they?
$5.99 each.
That's not that bad.
Not bad. Not
Not
that
that
bad.
bad.
Yeah. When summer comes,
Oh yeah.
no sunburn.
Yeah, but when winter comes, it's useless.
No, it blocks the snow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh? I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What brings you guys to Chinatown?
We were hungry.
That's fair. Do
So
you guys
if-
live near here?
Yeah, is this your neighborhood?
No, not really. They're from what was it? Northwest near the Brickyard.
Okay.
I'm more southwest near Midway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
like a middle ground?
yeah.
All
And I
right,
went to go
cool.
pick them up, and we ate over here. So yeah.
Do you guys come here often?
Somewhat. Me and my partner, we come here often when we just chill. and
Shout
hang
out your
Yeah.
partner.
Shout out
Nice.
partner.
Are you in
Yeah.
love?
Hell yeah, I'm in love.
Oh, dude. Shout out to Jesus. He's in love.
Hell yeah.
I'm very jealous of that. How did you find love?
It came naturally. Sometimes you don't know when it's gonna come. Cause we met in freshman. What was it? Freshman year of high school.
What? So what? You were 12 years old?
Basically. Well,
Whoa.
In freshman year.
What class?
English.
English class.
English honors.
What honors? So you
Yeah.
got a smart one. Nice.
Yeah.
You thought he was gonna be annoying?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's because the first conversation I had with them was about me cheating on a test. So yeah.
How'd you turn the tide?
How'd I turn the tide? I don't know. We just kept talking.
Nice.
So.
Respect, dude.
Any final notes on the city of Chicago or like Chinatown in general?
I love Chinatown. I love Chicago. I've been here for 20 years of my life, and I would never move. I'm a Chicago native, born and raised. I would never move anywhere else.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Best city in the world.
Hang on, damn it up. I'm standing.
Hell yeah.
Hang on, bring it in, and grip, and rip. There it is. Thank you.
All right.
No problem. Where can I watch you guys?
Type in Harry Meredith on YouTube.
Harry Meredith on YouTube.
This will be out in a week.
Harry's one of the preeminent up-and-coming stand-up comics in the scene. So.
Yeah, we do. We
Do
both
y'all
do
have
stand-up
anything you want to say
comedy.
about Chinatown? I know you're standing there. I don't want to be rude with it.
The last thing we
Okay,
want to do
don't
is
come
be
here.
rude.
Great
Gambling? You gamble?
Oh, get in here, brother. We're
Introduce
talking about
yourself.
gambling.
Introduce
All right,
yourself.
Introduce. What's your name?
I'm Haziel.
Hazio? All right. What's your game of choice?
Oh, I like playing garbage.
What's
Garbage
garbage?
or Uno, and you can gamble on that in Chinatown?
Oh, not in Chinatown. It's my gambling favorites. In Chinatown, I like doing the claw machines.
Okay.
Yeah.
The claw machines are gambling here?
I will consider it because you're paying.
Like to
for
get like
not
a teddy
guaranteed
bear?
win.
Okay.
I have never won yet.
I don't know.
I will consider it gambling.
I understand that you're putting money in without the expectation of winning, but is that? Have you ever done any like gambling games in Chinatown?
Not yet.
Not yet. Do you know what? All right. Well, it's getting late here. Do you know what backdoors to knock on to play some backdoor games?
No, I don't know.
Well, all right. Well, we got to go find ourselves some blackjack here in a little bit. A little mahjong after, huh?
It's everything. I gotta start gambling it all.
That's fair enough. Well, thank you. Anything you want to say before?
That's about it.
All right. Well, hang on, man. Dab it up. I'll stand up for it. There it is. In deal, and then out, and then snap it. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks so much for
Thanks,
showing.
guys.
Take it easy, guys. Have
See
a
you
good
guys. God, the more time I spend in Chinatown, the more ingratiated we become with the community.
one. Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
We're really bringing the country back together.
Dude, we are.
Yeah.
Who thought it would be? Who would have thunk two white fellas, two honks, would have been the bridge
A couple of
between two
rhythmically
cultures.
challenged fellas.
Yeah.
We're really bringing it together.
You put these hats on, all of a sudden you're somewhat of a diplomat.
I'm not gonna lie. You put a camera in front of us, and you put these hats on, and
Dude.
positive influence.
We got to
starts
take this shit
happen.
on the road.
All right.
Wait,
Damn,
dude,
we're
we've been
coming up
recording
on
for almost an hour.
You're
Do you want to
gonna-
do like 5 more minutes?
Yeah, we can do 5 more
All right.
minutes, and then.
Are there any other heroes that you've met that you've been pleasantly surprised with?
Let's see. So yeah, Killis. Draymond wasn't a hero, but he
Now he
fucking
is.
ruled. Kanane absolutely rules.
A lot of Chicago comics do Kanane.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Probably not so much now. Like since I've moved here and I've met like new
The
Chicago
younger comics know,
they don't
but
know 'em, but
older comics in the scene, you can definitely tell they're doing
Yeah.
Kanane.
those that shit on plates.
Correct.
Hey,
I'm
it's
glad that
just
you
Bob
said that.
again. Hey,
and
Bob.
Not me.
I don't
Bob.
think you do, but that's because nobody else watches enough of Bob or Kyle. No, Kanane ruled. Sammy T rules. Let's see. God damn it. Bobby Kelly was
You met
pretty
Bobby
cool.
Kelly?
Yeah, Bobby Kelly was cool. Honestly, like any of I haven't met a comedian that I looked up to yet
Uh-huh.
that was like a piece of shit.
That's
afterwards.
awesome.
So yeah, I've been lucky.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Nobody's super famous, you know.
It's good that, well, at least as it should be. But like when I worked at the Improv, a big part of our weekend was like they would sit us down before the comic who was headlining the weekend came in, and we'd sort of do like a brief.
Yeah.
And for the most part, they'd be like,
Don't freak out on them.
but they'd be like, well, yeah, don't freak out on them, but also like this is a good guy
Yeah.
or
yeah.
a good woman, and almost across the board, you'd talk to them, and you'd be like, good set, and they'd be like incredibly grateful.
Yeah.
And they were nice, and you're like, okay, so these are just people. which puts things into perspective.
Yeah.
when
Did
you're
you ever
like-
get the briefing on like a dickhead though? Like
I
someone
left
there-
before, but
Oh, yeah.
literally like the weekend before or after I left, Carlos Mencia
Oh shit.
was at the Improv, and
Yeah.
everybody after. I mean, Blake. You don't know Blake, but the
Yeah.
people that I worked with, they were like, he sucked.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, we had Orny Adams.
Oh,
He was
Orny
kind of a dick.
Adams.
I mean, he
Well-
wasn't really a dick. He was just kind of like Orny, like
Yeah,
like the exact
the fact
character
that-
from the comedian with
Yeah,
Jerry
exactly.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Where you're just
I
kind of
am
like,
Orny
it's a little
Adams.
abrasive. I don't really like this guy's stand up.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
He's simmered down a bit. Though,
It was
lately.
very interesting to see the diversity of acts
yeah.
and how many. What's cool about stand up is like how many different ways there are to do this successfully.
Yeah.
And every single person, you're like, okay, so you've made a living doing this,
Yeah.
and you're selling out this room of like 400 people,
Yeah.
and this is completely different from
Dude,
D. Ray Davis, from Margaret Cho, so and so.
okay, I remembered Rory Scovel. Fucking rules.
Dude,
Met
fuck yeah.
met him, and this was up in Traverse City, and he was one of the headliners of the Traverse City Comedy Festival. And he's doing whatever like big theater they have up there, and he's got this. It's on his newest HBO special. It's a bit about being infidelitous and like cheating, and so on stage he's like, you know what? Forget about my wife. Who wants to fuck me, huh? Who wants to fuck me after the show, huh? Forget it. And doing that like Rory over and over, like, oh, who wants to fuck? And from the balcony, like during a lull, this dad and his whole family like just stand up, and you can hear from the balcony this guy go, "This is fucking horseshit," and like, walks out with his whole family like head down. But yeah, meeting Scoville before that set and after that set, we had a pretty good laugh about it, and he's cool as fuck too. Like legitimately, most stand-up comics I know that have made it like lately are just cool dudes and ladies that know how tough it is. So, no, man, and I hope to be like that. I'm lucky
Same.
that the few that have taken me on the road have like taught me to not be a shithead. So that's kind of, you know.
I have
like
fantasies
that.
about being a good person.
You shouldn't, man. That's not for you.
No, dude, I do. I have
Yeah.
fantasies about like tipping a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, you gotta get money. You'll be fine.
I know. I have fantasies
If-
about being like, yeah, keep the change.
Yeah, you have a tall Asian wife.
Oh, don't
Couple
even get
of
me started,
kids.
man. The Chappelle trajectory.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, man. I think that'd be all right. What's up, guys?
Alright.
Final notes on the post-set clarity.
Yeah, what did you think? What did you think of your experience on the
I
Post-Set
think-
Clarity Pod?
Full sincerity.
Yeah.
The conversations we had off mic dominated the
Dude,
conversations we
that
had on mic.
happens 100% of the time.
Well, that's how it goes. The
Like-
time you film your set is not as good as the time you didn't
Isn't
film
that
your set.
such a bitch?
Yeah.
But
it
also,
doesn't,
we couldn't
you
have
know.
posted that stuff.
No.
So
No, but it's, you know, I had a lot of fun. We got to become good buddies. We also made this plan drunk
Yep.
and committed to it
we did. That's
and
huge.
had fun. We did it. You've got a full day tomorrow.
Oh my God. It's, like
10
10:15.
o'clock. That's
We
why.
said this was going to go to 8.
Yeah, well, we're also drinking all day. So,
Oh,
you
man.
know, to any of the gay bros that are still around watching, thank you.
Shout out, gay bros.
And to the 2 or 3 comics still watching, nice. Appreciate you
Shout
guys.
out Max. Shout out Pav. Shout out Matthew. Shout out Marcus. Those
Yeah.
are the only people I know that for sure will get to this point in the
Well,
podcast.
hell yeah.